Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassenix, and welcome to a brand new season. It is Season 77, 5 versus 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 1, Round 1. My opponent is the mighty Berator of Chromium. Fought him many times, one of the biggest accounts, one of the best provisioned accounts. He is a beast. How's everybody doing today? Let me get the music started for you. You know the drill. We'll get the prediction running. All of that. All right. Prediction time. How's everybody's round doing? How many drops will I have? I think I'm going to give myself the 2 or less, 3 or more line this time. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Jay Chung, woo, Task Stream. Good luck, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you, man. Roar, let's get this GAC kicking. Good to see you. Onslaught Storm. Wow, it's Mr. Nix. Yeah. Dan Roth, hello there. Kick some ass, Task. Appreciate you. Snoover says, hello. Cool to catch you live again. Hope you're fine. Well, glad to be here. Glad you're here. Let's see. Guilty with the hydrate. That's great. I could use a sip. Vinal Tabi. Hello, folks. Good to see you, man. Good evening. Sheepdog. Good afternoon. Good to see you, man. Nice. Wow, look at you, Onslaught. You won. You got 14 holds and should hit something like rank 35. Slowly getting there. Very nice. Be done. All right, well, let's get into this. Me here at rank 17, fighting rank 23. My 17.1 million GP to his 16.9 million. Top 80 GP, my 3.29 million to his 3.29 million. Oh. JC Omicrons, I have 97 to his 96. I even have one more Zeta, 444 to his 443. The world is... Top 80 average speed, we're tied, actually, at 169. Nice. Times 2. On analysis, plus 25 speeds, my 327 to his 301. 20 to 24 speeds, my 656 to his 749. Plus 20 speeds, my 983 to his 1050. Let's see. Plus 4% offense secondaries, my 327 to his 187. Plus 6% offense secondaries, my 128 to his 46. Got him pretty good there. Plus 9% defense secondaries, my 202 to his 93. And plus 14% defense secondaries, my 63 to his 18. So likewise, we're reasonably competitive on speed, but for this offense and defense stuff, I've got him pretty good there. Relic analysis, total levels, my 2750 to his 2715. I got to tell you guys, if you're long-term fans of the stream, for many years of my playing this game, the years where I've been fighting Berator, which is a few now, he's been the bigger account, the super majority of the time. It just so happens that, I've grown. I'm a big lad now. All right, so Relic 10s. I now have 18 to his 17. Relic 9s, my 194 to his 175. Relic 8s, my 92 to his 106. Datacron analysis, total rerolls. Still rolling with set 25, of course. So I have, 9,479 to his 1641. He didn't go anywhere near as crazy on the rerolls. Level 9 datacrons, my 63 to his 68. Levels 6 to 8, I have 1 to his 1. And 3 to 5 levels, I have 9 and he has 1. All right. As far as Galactic Legend. Wow, I miss having super fast Slacker. I really do. I like the health more, but I miss this. It's looking good. Solid. Yep. Down to the last of it. How about the Balin? Faster cat than mine, but then who doesn't? Okay. Dig it. Let's check out the OmegaBot report. So, I always pull this at the start of the season based on the last season of 5 vs 5. We can get a sense of what he's going to be setting in a stronger way than usual, because set 25 is still very much an active part of the game. And it will probably still be preferred to most of the new datacrons available in the new set 27. So this should still be actually more useful than the average week 1 report would be. We're otherwise just looking at this for trend data about how strong of a defense is he comfortable setting and making sure that we're appropriately prepared. So as far as his defense timing, yeah, I do believe he's European, so this is morning time forward for him. That's speed-wise, very competitive, but he is coming on top, coming out on top from like 17 up to 24, and then we're pretty competitive. What are you missing? What are you missing? You don't have the Tusken Chieftain leadership in 5 vs 5. You fool! Nah, no. Alright, and as far as efficiency, most of his attacks are 60 plus, so he's largely one-shotting. Yeah, this is still too hard to read. Still too hard to read. I can't really tell how... I could if I stare at it hard enough, but you really do it there. Anyway, it looks like he's dropping some fights, so that means he's willing to commit some level of defense because his opponents are dropping as well. All right, let's check out what he was setting last time. Pirate King, BKM, Fugitive Omega, Jedi Master Mace, Afra, Rey Swolo, Jabba, Stranger with Starkiller, Queen Amidala, Balin, Gas, Great Mothers. Like that. Mix of whatever. It's nice that he was mixing things up. Sometimes okay. All right, Home 1, Executrix, and Endurance for most of last 5 verses. Defenses by zone. See all of this color variance. There's a lot of teams that are getting shifted around. But if we had to make a guess at what we'll see bottom front, Stranger Starkiller, BKM, Galactic Legend Hondo, and Afra maybe, especially now. Offense, he has been using Lord Vader, Slacker, JMK Cat, Leia, Bane, AML, Seer for the most part, all but 2 matches. Maz, and then after that, he's starting to mix things up, like Reva, Gungans, Sith Eternal, Ahsoka with Exile Ezra half of the season. Really? Siege, Jedi Ace, Jabba, Malgus, Treya. Okay. Yeah. Whatever he can get away with. The car thing against the Finn Zori with the bow. Love that. All right. Fleet-wise, Executor, Profundity, Leviathan. Largely like clockwork. Only once did he apparently set Leviathan, and you said, and he was successful. No drops all season. What did he drop on, though? Last time. Saw team, a Queen team, a few Pirate Kings, a couple of Strangers, a Gas, and Ahsoka with Watt, Boba Jabba, who among us have not underestimated that, DKM, and Rey Swolo. That's about it. All right, let's get ready to get into it. Hey, Nashron, good to see you, man. Hope I have enough time here. Me too. No, me too. Oh, sorry you lost, Roar. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Eric Drussel. Good to see you. Ferguson kicked some ass, Task, but not too much as I voted the overs. Yes, let's go ahead and have a look-see at the prediction. Let's cut submissions off in about 10-15 seconds, all right? Something like right about now. All right, you guys are almost evenly split. 49% of points wagered went 2 or less. 51% went 3 or more. So I don't fault you guys. It's pretty competitive. All right, Cosley, good to see you. MGYT 2025, good evening and good luck. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's have a look-see at the board. So first of all, Berator has done more than the minimum. Clearing the bottom front, which is always very appreciated when I've got a stream. He's gone on and cleared the entire ground. All right, so he's cleared the entire ground for a 1345. I did the calculation for that earlier, and it came out to something like a 58.63 banner average, right, for all the squads. So we'll say that up front. And yeah, he did most of this when I was still sleeping, so I have no idea what goes with what. I can kind of figure it out, though, because I think he did the thing where he did 3 attacks on bottom, 1 on top, then the last team on bottom, and then cleared the wall. That type of thing. You be the judge. All right, so bottom front, I set Balin, Shin, Marok, and Hunter, Mercenary Hunter, and Wrecker with the new Mercenary Hunter Cron. Maybe something good there. Followed by the new Tarfful team, and by new I mean with the Yoda and Chewie unit, Zalbar, Clone Wars, Chewbacca, and Vandor, and that's with the Focus Datacron. Or Yoda and Chewie. Crazy. All right, next is EP, Darth Vader, Mara Jade, DVDE, so Duel's End, and then Royal Guard with the new Cron. Last is Relic 10 Afra, Relic 10 BT1, 000, IG-90, and General Grievous, because his first ability will be to use Target Lock. And credit to Dagger for the recommendation, because I was thinking about all the characters I might use to apply Target Lock. That was one of the solid recommendations. I was also considering IG-88. Who was it? IPD briefly, but not real. And then Forlom. Forlom was also a candidate I was thinking about. But yeah, I was convinced by the notion of, am I planning on using General Grievous anywhere? It's like, yeah, all right, fine. Anyways. Pull up Primebot. So he got a 55, a 51, a 55. No, sorry. I think he did. We got like a 97? A wall? 55, 61, 65, 55. Yeah, anyway, that's 5 attacks. We'll talk about the top here real quick. I set Stranger, Starkiller up here, and at first, I wanted to set it with the Healer Cron because I think everybody's going to wonder, if you're not running the Focus Datacron, is this going to be better? I'll have to talk to Berator to find out. I do have the Focus Datacron. I even set it next round, who knows? But, taking Fatal's advice. I think I'm setting Callan here this round, and it didn't get a hold, but maybe a couple of those banners. So we're talking something not lower than a 61, what he got in those first 5 attacks. Maybe this is it. I'm not sure. Ahsoka with what I know was one of his later attacks. He got a 63 there. Rey Swolo got... I didn't catch that one. But, you know, something like... I don't know, like a 61 to 63, maybe. I had to guess. Zuckuss. I set Zuckuss Forlorn. Jabba, Boba, Asajj, Dark Disciple, and Fennec with the new Kron. And it got a 61, so it pulled a few banners. He's not mostly doing an efficiency style, so... But the thing is that without a tank, I don't know that this is a reasonable defense team. It's barely a reasonable defense team with it. Yes, I understand all the benefits that you're leaving on the table by not having the Jabba Boba lead and being tankless. I do get it, but I feel like that particular, set of abilities is something to really seize advantage of on off. Having no tank just feels too easy to play, I had to guess. And again, I haven't fought it yet, so see. All right, here in the back. So we have Great Mothers with Morgan, Naren, DTP, and Night Trooper. This is with the high health and crit damage support Crom. So maybe was going to get something there, but I think probably. He got a 62 there, so something. Seer, Malicos, Crew, Maul, and the new Inquisitor Barris, who's actually kind of cool as a 5th unit thrown in. He got a 61 there. And then Pirate King Hondo, SM33, Silvo, Brutus, and Bane with another support This one has high armor penetration and like 50-something% protection. So like 180-ish percent armor penetration and like 50-something% protection. And we got a hold there. So that was the one banner drop that I saw, and then he cleaned it up for 41. So as a grand total, would have been like a 60 first go had he dropped something. 42 total. And yeah, that brings us current. I don't want to show the fleet zone, but yes, one drop, but basically 70 banners dropped on ground total, assuming we're gonna 65 everything. All right, enough about my defense. Let's talk about his. He's got our full Wookiees up top here with the datacron. Now he's got the Hermit and Yoda. He's got Zalvar, Chewbacca, and Chewbacca. Field Trooper. All right, Rey, Swolo, RJT, Dash, GK with an attacker cron. I considered this composition myself. When any ally applies debuffs, it's ramping up your attackers, and it can be bad if you don't manage it. Boba Jabba. This is the final season where we're going to be seeing this focused datacron where people are doing this. So Boba, Jabba, Dengar, Zam, and Bausch. The one thing that I very strongly remember from last season is JMK struggles. I remember clearing it once, but I lost all but 2 people, something like that. Not preferred. You could maybe still tough it out if you had to with JMK, but not preferred. I also want to say I did Mother Tal's in it, but I don't remember the cron I used. Maybe a support? Pirate King Hondo, Silvo, Brutus, Vane, and OG Hondo with the support cron. So yeah, I believe I was successfully fighting any kind of setup of this with gas. I did it at least once with just straight up gas 501st for something like 60 banners. Got it for 64 banners if I threw in CRex and dropped out Arc Troop. Something like that. All right, now, for his bottom front, DTMG, Moff Gideon, Scout, Enoch, and Death. With the new Moff Gideon cron, let's have a look. All right, Darkside Turn Meter refund, level 3. Long text, level 6 for Imperial Remnants. So I'll just read this off once for the life of this cron. At the start of battle, all Imperial Remnant allies gain 45% accuracy, 45% potency, and 20 speed until the end of the encounter. Whenever an Imperial Remnant ally uses a special ability, all Imperial Remnant allies gain Alert for 2 turns. I don't recall what Alert does, but it's reactive something. I'll say it's turn gain or something. Whenever an Imperial Remnant ally defeats an enemy, all Imperial Remnant allies gain 40% offense, maximum until the end of the encounter. Whenever an Imperial Remnant ally is inflicted with a debuff, they recover 10% health and protection. And then, whenever an enemy is inflicted with Armor Shred, all Imperial Remnant allies gain 30% critical chance and critical damage stacking until the end of the encounter. So a team that already is about ramping up its offense over the course of the fight, reacting to your turn meter gains. Yeah, not great. And then we've got our old friend, the Moff Gideon, level 9 back. Whenever Moff Gideon is inflicted with a debuff or gains a buff, he gains a stack of Insight and Stealths for 1 turn. Whenever he gains 4 stacks of Insight, he gains 100% once every 4 turns. Whenever, I want to say that last little clause sounds new. Whenever an Imperial Remnant ally is inflicted with a debuff, they recover 10% health protection. That is important. Remember, whenever an enemy is inflicted with Armor Shred, blind all enemies for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. Neat. Whenever he uses Subversive Volley, he deals bonus massive damage to all enemies. Can't be. Yeah. Good to see. Oh, not to sell you short. 90% armor penetration, 65% crit damage, call it 54% health. Nasty stats. All right, EP, Darth Vader Duel's End. Arkin, Mara Jade, and Royal with the new DVDE cron. Oh, yeah. A few things deal with this. All right, Reva, Grand Inquisitor. Yes, new Inquisitor Varys. 9th and 2nd. So he decided to drop out Seventh Sister to fully activate the abilities on this cron. You don't get the level 9 unless you have these other 2 characters. I don't know. Maybe Gungan's here? Something? I don't know what's going to be good on this, to be honest. Mildly concerned. Stranger. Xeris, Spider Maul, Starkiller, Decent with the cron. So all abilities activated. Let's check out how he settled on modding these. Okay, he went offense health. Oh my god, this is going to be... All right, so still 176,000 health. Just 304 speed. So no added crit damage. So you got like a health primary there for the triangle, I guess. What do we got? 12,000 damage. So that's just about 10,000 offense right there in the offense. All right, fair enough. All right, and he's speed health on his Stranger. 120,333. Yeah, just under 10k. Without the front, something like that. All right. So I said I would do it, and I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be the clone, Lord Vader and clones, right? Versus Stranger. I don't know what you guys have been successful with, but I am thinking this is the way to go. Looking forward to any ideas you might have. I might have a rough plan put together for this bottom front, but as far as the visitors team goes, would love to hear. Varys should block Reva revive. I do have Reva available. Bad with the lead though, because I think it prevents Reva's revive. It does. It does. Yeah, the unique. Just the Inquisitor Barris being on the battlefield, her unique says allies and enemies can't be revived. So that's just full-time effect on out there from the get. Nothing, no way to get around it. So hatred will still be on, Reva, but she will not be revived. Success is not a word commonly heard against a stranger team, says Wolfman. Yeah, I believe you, man. All right, the protection cron, armor penetration. Once more, we ride with this attacker cron, and yeah, on an ad set, right? Are we on an ad set? Hey, Mr. Godzilla, good luck. Appreciate you, man. Sake, good to see you. The Bulimic Panda says, I also set Balaam with the two mercenary Bad Batch boys and the new Hunter Cron and got 4 holds with it, though I'm only in Kyber 2. Seems like it might have some legs. Yeah, same thought, yeah. Scribe tried this counter and it did not go well. What's different? What's the difference, do you think? Because I've seen people pull this off. I've also seen people do this with C. Bane, and I would describe the experience as, you did, barely. Yes. It's true. By the way, would Jabba be good against that Reva team? They focus Lord Vader, it gets dicey.
Executors, can they ignore taunt?
The Spider Maul can.
Only on his first turn, huh?
Could Queen do it with no healer cron? I don't know. I'm not. It won't be me getting caught wiping out with Queen twice in a row. I do have Queen. If this fails and we have to start playing through our options, if we just end up getting toasted here, I guess the next thing on deck would be C. Bane, right? Would that sound right to you? Because I don't think Queen sounds like the second choice. It sounds like third or fourth if we head into desperate territory. What say you people?
Queen sounds like a really bad idea.
Queen? Yeah.
Sounds just like a horrible idea to me. Sorry. Because I have memories of Stranger being able to just one-shot decoy like 2 times in a row, so...
Good to see you, Shake. Hey.
I am good. Not dead yet.
Hey, man. All right, here we go. We're gonna try this out and see how it goes. You put your Imperial Remnants on defense. I did not. I have them. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's the spicy offensive application of that team? Because we need it. Third Ferguson in the chat says, I tried Queen and got my ass handed to me. So I believe that. Let's find out. Be sure we're back. Just gonna see how to proceed. Certainly crush, but my priority. They should be immune to stun, so just chuck the thing. Hope that docs do stuff. There's a whole mess of them. That, hey, yes. Focus, yes. Specifically. Okay, I see you over there. Incoming ship. How we doing? Everybody's made it so far, except the one summoned. Boys, drop the hammer. Alright, we're still 2 turns away from the next crush. Grand crush will be hilarious. Sorry?
Target Starkiller, maybe? Starkiller?
What? Well, fine. I mean, him having this, I'm cool with putting disarm on him as well. They have enough buffs for me to worry about right now. Not really. I think I'd rather just get him hard. Ooh, man, that summon. I'll tell you what, that summon is getting it. Like, it ain't nobody's business. Also, tank. The tank is not doing it.
Yeah, the tank is not doing well.
Poor tank. I wish things were better for you. I have to hit him anyway, so... Ooh, well, we wish you well. Okay. Alright. Alright, now please stay focused on that. No, not that one. Yes, this one is fun. This whole you healing thing is shit, for the record. Okay? What I also love is how no... I guess Visas cleanse shit out of them. I'll... yes. Yes, who's this? Yes, please stay focused on that one. You guys weren't kidding, because it doesn't feel great right now. My best plan, you know? You don't have to do this, so I mean, great. Can I interest you in dying, though? Yeah, you continue to heal and shit, and it's bad for my health. Okay, this feels good, man. Got it? Well, I don't know.
To health percent damage, right?
Sorry?
Maul is immune to health percents, right?
Don't recall right now. That's not the biggest concern for me at the moment, my friend.
I'm just wondering for myself.
Ooh, I have to get you there. It looks like we're on track. I think I'm still gonna do it because we haven't hit end stage madness for this guy. Yeah. I feel better about that decision. Yes, let's have that turn, please. Going. Okay.
Thunder Souls goes hard. Yeah.
Not pretty. Cost us a man. Tank did his job. Cost us 2 man. So far, so great. We're at least already at Descent into Madness 3, so he doesn't necessarily get stronger than this. But still, though, a fine way to get a 58. All right, well, see, it technically worked, guys, so I you can't say I'm wrong. So how about Malgus for DTMG? Is there any reason, I'll take like a tank cron from set 25. Is there a reason that you should fear this, folks? EP, what? Is Maz any good here? Maz is not gonna be, well, what's his name? Hondo doesn't get to ignore taunt, right?
Which Hondo?
I don't think he does. Not unless he's got the lightning strike thing, lightning raid.
Mm-hmm.
Vex had luck with Malgus versus DTMG. Okay, that's good. That's good. Bloom did it just now, and it was super easy. Okay, I mean, I'm definitely willing to try it because
that's for the Mars fight. The Imperial Empire team doesn't have a pre-taunt.
It does because of DVDE, Royal Guard. Check his unique.
Oh, that
got a unique.
Okay.
August, Malik, Gar, ESF.
You still have support crowns, right?
Brought it. Yeah, we still do.
So
This is the last
he doesn't
season of them.
taunt. Yeah, he doesn't taunt then. Support crown means the tanks don't taunt unless it's like a perma taunt.
Okay.
Mars will dispel on her first turn now. And unless it's like a sticky taunt, it shouldn't come back.
It is. It goes. It's like how Lord Vader forces a tank to mark themselves. It's the same effect.
Oh, it's that type of shit. Okay, now I like
And that's built into DVD's unique, so that's just an inborn part of the team now.
Okay.
Okay, Malgus, you did 62 and you lost BSF to a mass assist, says Fat Phil. Appreciate the tip. Guernsey 2202 says DTMG plus Moff Gideon on against the new Vader, and it worked. Enemy relics were lower, I think, though. I'm down. I'm assuming we're avoiding the mass assist with Gideon third, just doing massive damage and armor shred and stuff, like at least until DVD is dead. Where are we getting permakill from? Ooh, yeah, please also tell me that you don't need Night Trooper, because I think I heard that Night Trooper. I don't have my... Alright, we'll run this next. The way I remember this fight going, we're trying to just punk out DTMG himself and control the sides with fear as best as possible. How big is Bastila? He's pretty healthy. Hey. All right. Oh shit. It's just started. I hope that this fight goes exactly as we all remember. Begins. Diddy Dunk. Not to be confused with the Diddy Dunk. There. That is one dispel gone. He hasn't used his yet, but what's my priority? Buffing up the offense? I don't think so, because this also makes you more vulnerable having ferocity. Yeah, see. Alright. Have a brief amount of time before we have to worry about that again. This will heal, which I could argue that we could make use of now. No turn meter gains while shocked. It would be incredibly spicy. I scout. A little hard to do. Ability block? That is the droid we are looking for. Can I get a dunk? Okay, here. Here for everybody. This isn't what I'm looking for. I'm still looking for the dunk, guys. Here, over here. Through there. Let's do this one. Feels better and better. That can give me that dunk. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, this is the sacrifice portion of the show. Ay. Heal again, part 2? Probably. Ability block? Yeah, the shock. Okay, that's alright. There's a little more. Shock, I'm grateful for. Ooh, that's not good. He said, yeah, moments before losing the shock. Here. Good. You there. Focus on you for just a moment. Alright, now you want to be feared. Well, be feared. Focus on the boss. Just a moment. And of course, you're absolutely 100 ever. There's the droid we're looking for. Alright. Now, when I kill this man next, I don't have to worry about him getting revived by a damn. Save this second. Shock. Heal. Boom. Almost there. Stay on target. Big hit. Wait, this will still clear everybody. Yep. Good. You do this right. Okay, time-wise. Yeah, they ignored taunt. You saw it. I saw it. We were all there. Stop healing. I commanded. Could not have been more clear. That's fine. Take no chances. Take no prisoners. Auto? No, probably not. Maybe auto now. Now that I know the shock's on. Alright guys, so Malgus is appearing to work, and if all goes well, maybe a final heal from Darth Revan. Nope, not quite, but a 63 will do. Okay. EP. So you guys are saying DTMG. Let me check the notes because I know you guys were talking about this. Full 5-minute battle. Yeah, you guys definitely saw the end of that. That took some time. And maybe I could have played that differently. You be the judge. But I was trying to get the max value out of fear, trying to take windows of opportunity to kill either Scout or DTMG. It ended up playing out that it was better, that I ended up killing DTMG first. Feels sketch. I gotta say, probably not the same fight without that health cron, right? There was some taxation on that life bar for DR, and probably not essential to have DR to. Now you need DR or BSF probably. Not likely both. But things get maybe out of hand for you. Have one anyway. Glad it all worked out. Now about EP, you guys are saying DTMG. What was that thing? You did EP with the Gungans. I was thinking about that. Great Mothers worked for me in 3 versus 3. I've heard that it's not working as well here in 5s, and it doesn't matter because I have them on defense. Also, I have 1, 4, 5, 6 yells on offense.
Yes.
And what? 10 teams remaining, so something to keep in mind. I want to say somebody was talking about DTMG versus the Viva team. Is that it?
That's a lot of fears. I'm sorry, that's much will be getting. You have like 2 cleanses.
Yeah. 14 non-GL teams before DTMG with the Gideon Crom won. Yes, but I guess what I'm asking is, what are the particulars? Because I can show you what I've got. I guess this would be the A team that I have to offer. Now, what I don't want you to tell me is that we really wanted Night Trooper for some reason. Because if that is the case, we've got a problem. Otherwise, this is what I have. This is buffs up on 3, not turn meter. I don't know. Dagger says Fatal had this go south, and once it did, he lost very fast, if I recall correctly. Knight doesn't feel required. Interesting.
Right, correct me if I'm wrong, but Roz with datacrons should mean Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine die. Relatively fast. Right?
What I'm missing something, because where is Permakill coming into the mix aside from the 3rd on Death Troop with the Death Mark? How else? How are we doing this? If you get unlucky and they fracture, Moff Gideon, it could be bad, says Yama. How is that likely to happen? Do we taunt? He gets to ignore taunt. Yeah, DVDE. Now I can show you this, Shake.
Yeah, please.
Whenever an Empire tank ally loses taunt, they're marked for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted, and recover 30% max health and protection.
Yeah, that's fun.
Vader has the double fracture with Omicron. Yeah, how fast are we looking here? 317. With reasonable damage stats thrown in. These quick moves. Oh. Permakill, you just need to kill them a bunch, LOL says. Certainly not Jabba against the E, right? Just smash it out of it. Just push through all of their. That's
it basically boils down to if they get control of the fight, you lose.
But we can't use Moff Gideon's assist call, right?
I mean, Darth Vader's going to get a bonus turn if you do. So,
yeah. Well, to save time, you could have just. Attacks out of turn, that's also third. We don't have debuffs, no reason to bother. Let's go ahead and immediately stress this. Massive damage, part 1. Great. Yes, this one. Push back turn meter in whatever small way. And we don't have anything to dispel. Is there another reason all enemies with flight lose 5% turn meter?
I would just basic.
Just
You're going to do so many debuffs that when they start, you want to make sure you have all your dispels ready. Just because they see right there, they just fractured one of your dispels. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Yes, part 2, massive damage. Yes, definitely chuck this. There's no reason not to. This is an assist call, but I guess we can bear it because cooldown should still be a factor.
I would basic because if he hits, you knock it over to cleanse. Yeah. Then you can basic it. Yeah.
I see it. I see the vision. We'll really only do those cleanses if they're strictly necessary to preserve us. Like, not now, right?
Yeah, you can hold out here.
Yeah, because us not getting turn meter is not the end of the world.
You do got to move quicker than this, though. You got to be a little less deliberate, even though I know that's your style.
Yeah, he doesn't have permakill, does he?
I don't think so.
That's good. We're going to need that to not be the case. I guess I call you. Welcome back, friend. Boom! Part 2. Oh god, please stop. You know, I really wish you would not. No, wait,
There's
not
the death
that.
mark.
Stop. Wait, no, not that.
This is what happened to Fatal.
I was not promised this. I was promised glory. This is not glory. Not what glory looks like.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened to Fatal. He lost control for 1 second, and then just like didn't take a turn after that.
Oh,
yep, that's
gotta be willing to take the risk. Very well. Yep. We'll withdraw on that one. Good test. Unfortunate. That's one drop. We really got to stay away from those. He dropped a total of 70 banners across the whole defense, so we don't have a ton of room to play with here. But anyways, let's go ahead and say that we tried DTMG, Gideon, Scout.
Oh,
Death.
Apparently EP on the focus datacron, if he kills them, they don't come back. But thankfully, he's not really killing anybody.
That's true. He wasn't the one getting the kills, but good call. I wasn't thinking about that.
Sub guy pointed that out in the chat.
Yeah, great note.
I think it was sub guy. Yamush pointed that out in the chat. My apologies. I want to credit the right person.
Yeah.
Yes, Gavon. Yeah, the death mark is what actually like hoed Tass out there.
Yeah, I'm sure bonus turns are never helpful in your case.
No, the
Dungeons
death mark
was it though here?
Sure.
Was
I was gonna say death mark. No, but death mark is what made your scout explode in 1 turn right before he went to cleanse.
Sure. Yeah.
Because if he wasn't death mark, he gets the cleanse.
Yeah, Master Cow, this is going to fail miserably. I knew it. Yeah, well, now you know. I mean, maybe... Now, here's the thing. You saw that there was a few points where I don't think we really did a successful job of pushing through the hatreds on that team. We didn't... with more time and our people surviving, we would have been able to build up the damage to eventually start, 1 and 2 shotting people. But we were just short several times of taking the first life off of a few of them. And I gotta say, maybe Night Trooper would bring quite a bit to this. Maybe Night Trooper is a better way on this one. But, all right.
Even if that's true, I think what you're going to want to do is roll more damage onto your crown. Just in general, because you're gonna have those same problems. You're gonna have those same problems against things like Jabba as well, right? Like if you're trying to take out something like a Jabba, those damage issues are going to show up there as well.
All right, let's talk though about the next thing here against EP. I want to say, didn't you tell me something about Finzori with the fear thing with the Poe?
I sure fucking didn't.
Somebody told me.
I said I liked Maz here.
Yeah, but why do you like Maz here? Tell me about this.
I don't know. It just
Generally
felt like
anti-Sith, fine, but like...
I don't know. I had choices between there were choices between like DTMG, Maz, and like a GL or something, and I went with Maz. And I just had enough damage.
Sub guy says, I think Perta and Peridian and Night Trooper would be best for the Blight with lower the max health. Fair point. Vin says, yeah, I took Gungans with the Attackercron, 200% crit damage, but it could be that I got lucky with landing death marks. I mean, if you're getting kills with Boomadier, right? I'm pretty sure that that's permakill as well.
Yes, the only thing that makes me nervous about Gungans is, first off, I have a poor track record with them, and second of all, there's just an ass ton of AOE's coming out of that team that I don't. What happens if like Mara Jade decides to point her basic at the shield generator and then like it gets slapped for like 5 in one turn?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, I think Gungans works here mechanically, but it only works as long as the shield generator's up.
Oh, for sure.
Also,
Yeah,
like 5 to 6 AOE's in that team.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I guess what I'm missing here is, first of all, does anybody in the chat have experience with pirates here? Because my concern is, what kind of control are we really offering here?
You are murdering them very quickly.
well,
There's
there's
anti-revive baked into this?
I have no idea.
There's no anti-revive on Maz.
I just had enough damage. They just died.
Did you take a Datacron or spot? Or just a new set?
Dig this. Gavon says, Maz healer 1 for me. I relied on AoE.
Healer. Yeah, I think healer.
I could commit that.
Sure. I see it.
So, like this one, for example.
Sure.
Crash Tasman.
All right. For science?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, the one I fought was significantly weaker than this, so I'm not going to pretend like the one I fought was stronger.
Fair. We'll all go down together. Sample of 1. Good luck. Good luck, everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yes, again, can't ignore Taunt as expected, but nevertheless, we want to get this rolling for him, do we not? We actually don't want to kill him first, though. I think we're...
No, just spam.
Sorry?
That's right.
Start the AoEs.
Start the AoEs, the man says. Okay.
It's not gonna... Yeah, this will
be fine, by the way. Yes, I like how he was able to force the buff off our man. Hateful. Fun. Okay.
Also the fact
okay. Far so good, lads. Okay, wait, can you stop taking turns? This is a dispel for keeps, right? No, it's not.
Nope,
no,
sure isn't.
One of these is a dispel.
Maz is the one with the dispel.
Yeah, it's Maz's middle.
Yes.
They didn't land the stun this time. Yeah. Now, I want to say Dagger was the one... Alright, Dispel. We have to do the mass assist, right? I mean, it's whatever. It'd be like... Please give us a chance to do... No, nobody else was able to even do anything. We gotta try to do stuff. Okay. Still can't do much but do this. It all with you, I imagine. Not my worst idea yet. Hit him with the big AoE or the Dispel?
Yep. I would do the AoE.
Yeah. Pop. Oh, that really wasn't the explosion.
Very much damage, not gonna lie to you, bud.
Yeah. Big heal here.
Yeah.
I'd probably heal.
Yeah. Profit or no? Yes, please. I don't care. This one.
My fight didn't last this long. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I appreciate you being on.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
That might be the droid we're looking for. Here, we'll start calling him then. How about that? Okay, so far so something. Welcome back to the game. Still have to hit you, but I am going to hit you. Okay, I appreciate your survival. Science is no doubt. Still have to hit you, so I will. I'm out here mashing buttons. We have enough. No, that's not profit. We need.
Call it Thano.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, I was really hoping about the ability bar. That's what we got, and that's what I'm really happy with. Thank you for.
Yeah, you got 3 minutes.
Okay, here we go.
All right, this should be good.
Do the mass.
Click the button.
Click the button. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, hi, welcome back. Please don't kill Maz again, because they won't come back. All right, see, again, I could not have been more clear. Lock him down? Kill the others?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, like, that was not a question.
Wait, was he death marked when he died?
No.
No.
You bring him back, right?
Return my son. Okay, he didn't. Maybe
he
it
was
was
also
EP
killed
that
by...
got the kill then.
All right, we'll do your AoE.
Yeah.
Get people dead, skis.
I need you all to not have been more clear.
That's fine, dude. He's doing third. Keep mashing that button.
Okay.
There you go. I don't want to hear this shit from you, Tass.
I was going to call you every name in God's creation for this. I'll tell you that. All right, 41. So it worked. I think we can agree that things got a little fortunate for us in the sense.
Never in doubt.
So a better cron and.
Honestly, that's really what it is. I would make sure that I say it. No, like honestly, I would look into keeping a better cron for the team, but I'm not discounting that like that was a little more clenchy than mine. I'm simply saying that I think mine is like 70% health and then like 100% crit damage. Something like that.
All right, what say the people about this Reva? Because I'm inclined right now to just use Bane. I don't know that I'll need C-Bane because I've already handled Stranger. I have Leia for Ahsoka in the back. I've got, JMK or Slacker, whatever, for Rey. Something like that. Yeah, it was better than expected. I mean, I didn't know what I expected, but I think my expectations fluctuated wildly throughout the fight. I'll tell you that.
I would also like to point out that before Tass even did any GAC fights, I suggested Maz to him against that EP team.
I told him he was mad.
He did.
And I said, I will try this tomorrow. If I need to, I will try this tomorrow. And if it fails, I am going to drag you.
And I tried really hard to walk it back slightly too.
And I was like, no. It's too late. It's already been put out there. It has been fated. But unironically, what are you guys doing out there for this? I'm thinking Bane.
Is there something that stops Phoenix in this version?
So here's what's active. Check this out. Whenever Purge is dispelled or expires on an enemy, which I'm pretty sure we're getting rid of Purge kind of quickly on it, right? All Inquisitor allies gain 5% turn meter.
Even when everything is ideal, there's a 15% natural failure rate for Phoenix, and you already have one drop.
I agree with that assessment.
Because if Reva resists the 15% on the stagger, you lose.
Third Ferguson says Dagger had the most unconfident confidence I have ever heard during that fight.
Dude, for sure, Turd. Dude, I'm telling you. Because yesterday, I ran my mouth pretty hard yesterday to where Tass was like, fine. And I'm just like over here. And then after I ran my mouth, I tried to walk it back like, well, I don't know.
Won't happen to me. All right, now, realistically here, should I take Set?
There's no set.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was this not a bad fight to do during the 9th Cron era?
I would just say take whoever you think has the... I think 9th has the... Not 9th. I think Set has the issue where he might not die quick enough.
That has been a problem in some fights, but I was thinking that he would be overwhelmingly likely to take the brunt of what I expect will be a fairly powerful burst in the first few turns.
Well, Ninth is going to do her basic on her third turn.
Yes, I know. It's not just
And I'm
Ninth
not
that's
worried
got
about
her
the
basic
damage
doing
of that.
stuff, right? There's going to be other big chunks of damage. Out.
Not really.
So, by the way, someone pointed out
Read
Paris
the second sister
confidence.
and Barris mechanics. It's not a ton of damage.
True damage sounds like a great type of damage, to be
Isn't
honest.
that only on Ninth?
Take Assassin and just call it a day.
It's also on the Barris thing. It's whenever Purge is dispelled or expires on an enemy, all Inquisitor allies gain 5% turn meter, and that enemy takes true damage equal to 5% of their max health. This damage can't defeat enemies. But it can bring you right to 1, if you let it.
I mean, like, we'll see how long Barris is alive.
Also, do you have Sir Malgus assigned?
No,
Somewhere?
because I don't have them assigned because they're on defense.
Oh, nice.
Are you
For what
trying-
it's worth,
Well,
no. For what it's worth, I really like Sir Malgus on defense. At least, like, I really do. Like, what are you going to do to beat it?
Not a lot. I mean, to be fair, he one-shot everything. But
something.
is this more about survival or more about burst? Because
I would say it's more about burst.
so we're talking
they don't revive.
more armor penetration, crit damage. Right.
TJ said the Boba works really well here.
Boba FDC.
Yeah.
It does have a great profile. It does.
That it's not a team I'm confident with because I didn't use it a ton, but I do believe that TJ's right here in the sense
dig
that
this. He's not saying use that cron with the Sith.
no,
he's doing
saying
the
use
Boba
the actual
team.
Boba team.
Okay, yeah. Well, we do have that reserved, so sure.
Yeah.
Boba. Yeah. Be taking. What did I take last season? Was I taking just like
You take Bosk and +1.
It's like Django +1, isn't it?
Yeah, Django Bosk. Or something Bosk.
I feel like we need a tank,
Mando.
yeah. Would it not be Grieve?
No. Well, he
You don't
has
wanna
a cleanse,
cleanse
but other
against
than
this team,
he's,
then you
yeah.
just mark the
Yeah, you
whole
don't
team.
want to cleanse, that's true. That is fair. Bosk is gonna cleanse himself immediately.
Yeah,
By
so maybe a
that.
different tank. I wouldn't even take a tank here. I'm going to be honest. Wait for TJ to respond with who he would.
Yeah,
who he used.
TJ, bring it. Tell us all about it.
Or get your ass in voice chat because you should be available this time of day. It's noon. What do you mean you don't have a lunch break?
I wonder if he means the Boba Jabba, in which case it's like, wow, that's
Highly unlikely he meant the Boba Jabba.
perhaps so.
He's here. You should
TJ,
ask him.
TJ,
defend your wild claims.
It's not wild. It's just factual.
Uh-huh.
Also, dagger high, F off.
Yeah, hi.
We're okay. Good. All right. So I did old school. Bosk is there. He's not necessarily there as a taunt. He's there as a mass assist. Because if you look at it, as long as you're timing your hits out and you're staying on a tank that's taunting or whatever, whenever they do it, no fear applies. So keep hitting on Reva, keep knocking her down, and then you're going to, when the time is right, kill off Barris, and then just kill off the rest of the team. I did it that way, and it was okay. I think I lost the banner. But it's just the old school. It's mass assist is what you're looking for.
So Bosk and who?
What's his name? I can't even think of his name.
Did you take Mando or Grief?
Yeah, Grief. It's Grief. Because, again, it's not about... Now, you have to watch out with Grief, because he does get the death mark, regardless of whatever you're doing. But as long as you're controlling the fight, it's easy. Because you don't have all of the assisting happening.
When you say that he's going to get it anyway, not unless I hit the button, right? Are you talking about when the payout
it's,
is? Yeah,
it's
there
in
it is.
his passive. Yeah, it's in his
Payout
passive.
is, yeah.
You're the only one, and as long as you don't taunt with Bosk, you're fine. Which is, again, that's why I went with the dual mass assist. because the damage you apply is so great there. The team will naturally be able to persevere with the damage being done to them because of the protection up.
Mhm.
Yep. So what I'm hearing is mash buttons, don't taunt, don't cleanse.
Don't taunt, don't cleanse. You should be okay. Look for mass assist, mass assist. That's going to put a lot of the damage out
And
that you're looking to apply.
We're just so the kill order is Riva and Riva.
No. I worked down Riva as much as I could, and then when like the opportune like explosive bomb, I took out Inquisitor Barris, then play fight as normal.
When you say opportune, describe the scenario. Taunt was off Riva for some reason?
Remember, there's doubt.
Sure, we do have doubt. Yeah, okay.
So there's
you
really
get to
not a
go
lot of
after-
taunt going on. And so Boba, who doesn't care about taunt, you're going to time your big hit because you have all of those bombs and everything else that's applying with the team.
So what? So you said that you're keeping your target on Riva because of the Kron?
Because of the Kron, as long as if there is ever a taunt and you don't hit the tank with that.
While an Inquisitorious ally has taunt, when an enemy targets an ally without taunt, inflict fear on that enemy for 2 turns, can't be evaded or resisted, and all enemies take true damage equal to 25% of their max health. So
Got it.
We definitely want to keep target there, but
When there's taunt.
when
there's taunt.
yeah.
Right.
But there
So
won't
that's what I
be.
said.
There won't be that
So
for anybody.
she ended up having it about midway through the fight.
At the
but
beginning,
again,
though. So you get to...
No, nobody has taunt at the beginning because of the doubt. The taunt was not there for me.
So your first priority kill is the Xeris
Inquisitor
or the Grand?
I did the Inquisitor Barris because I didn't like the level 9
That makes sense.
on it, and I
can
did,
tell-
and
I
I'm
can
not a
deal with that.
fan of everybody dies, right? Because
deal with
once that's gone for me, and I know we talked about it, the unique did not persevere. So it's Dagger, I know we said like, oh, with Cat when it happens it perseveres. This did not persevere.
Okay.
So I know we talked about it, but that was gone, and everything was back. The fight was back to normal.
Yeah, because I was curious because Cats persists, even
Right.
though it doesn't say it does.
Right, which I think is, like I said, but for her, once that was gone, it was fine. So I just continued on Riva or continued on Ninth, whenever they get the taunt. And again, you're just still being able to push buttons, so Dagger's right. And then when Boba's big AoE, like the big hit comes in, I just checked the debuffs and applied from there to do the kill.
All right. I mean, I'm going to just do this right now. So we are back from ads, and we'll see you in hell.
Yeah. Tass is out here being a doubting Thomas.
Stay on target. Mass who? I guess Grand? He's got the thing.
As long as there's no taunt,
If
Yeah.
you kill Second Sister, you will complete Boba's contract, right? Or no, it is GI.
Yeah,
Oh,
GI is the
it'll
one
be
that...
GI
Yeah,
that'll
yeah.
complete
yeah,
it.
just
So,
don't. Yeah,
I wouldn't kill GI because that's going to put Deathmark
Yeah.
down.
So you want me to mass her
For now,
regardless?
try. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I started
would
with her,
mass
but you should be fine.
Okay, mass Barris regardless. So, we don't need to take 40 seconds for that. For our
No.
grenades.
Just put out the bombs.
Yep, use them, Boomba. Mass.
Mass assist.
Part 2. Kill it. With fire, por favor.
Just do the big bomb. Just basic. Just basic.
Okay. I was going to say that really isn't a big bomb, but this one.
AoE.
Yep. So how about it? Rocket?
Boy.
Popper dropper.
Okay, so now we don't have to
Now,
worry about the penalty.
Finish fight as normal.
Well, yeah, so we're still not taunting, though. Right?
Yeah, you're still not cleansing.
Don't cleanse.
Yeah, right. Not cleansing.
I would go.
right.
I would go for Second Sister next.
Oh, okay. Well, you sure? Because we're progressing on.
Buddy, this is just go finish fight now. Trust me, you're going to be
Fine.
fine because you're getting your stuff back. Just finish fight.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go after our man then
Yeah,
over here.
you're fine. Just like I said, finish fight. It's done. That's why I said this is cakewalk.
Okay, so far so good, lads. I guess.
Mass assist and just continue to mass assist.
In for a pound, you could probably taunt here.
Mass assist.
There's,
Nope. Sure doesn't.
use him to Boomba.
Yeah, just rocket
Not
to
quite.
pocket. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. You're back to normal.
El
Fight.
Death Marco. Now, here's the thing. We're already Death Marked,
Yes.
so do it.
You can absolutely spread it because it's the same thing. Think of the Phoenix. If everybody has Death Mark, nobody has Death Mark, is what I'm basically saying.
How would everybody else get that mark? That's
You're
not
doing a
the
cleanse.
problem.
It's a mass cleanse, so if it does the cleanse on everybody,
Yeah,
so you can
he's the
so you
only
can
one
do
that
boss
can get
again
it.
if you want.
Technically speaking, if they all have Death Mark, they still technically all have.
Yeah.
Fine.
Also, they won't
Sorry.
all get
No,
the
it's the
mark.
idea of the Phoenix, man. Because
I know,
what
I
happens
was
is when
just
you
giving you a hard
split.
time because you said if they
No,
all
it's
have Death
fine.
Mark, none of them
Because like
do
I
it. I'm
told you,
like,
it's
well,
this still works just fine. The
Yeah.
mechanic.
Come on.
The
again.
man,
mechanic
you are
does
just
it, and you just win.
incredibly unlucky. With
Really,
rocket.
that is incredibly unfortunate, but it's like that, I guess.
Yep.
Hi.
But you still win, and it's still a one shot.
You
Yeah.
said,
And yes, you did get unlucky. But that's
stop doing
if you
things.
look at anybody else, the problem with it is right now, all of the bounty hunters you want to have will all cleanse. So that's why you take the least
I do think
path
Django-
of least resistance, which is why the dual mass assist is just too good.
Sure.
I do wonder how good Django and like OG Mando would be on this.
I think you'd be fine too. I just wanted as much. I wanted much
Oh, yeah.
oomph
Gonna
behind each
hit her
shit.
down just a little lower.
Because I was just thinking, like, if you took OG Mando here, you could snipe out Riva after.
Yeah, that would have been slick.
I
I'm
honestly
not
was
saying you're
able
wrong,
to
TJ.
snipe
I'm
her
not
out.
saying you're wrong at all. I was just thinking.
Oh, my fight, I was able to snipe her out. So you're not wrong. I timed it out because I continued to pummel on her. That Boba's rocket came around and she was dead. So it's
Yeah,
I just
60. It
Wait,
worked.
you forgot, TJ, that you have mods on your Boba Fett.
oh, is that how that works? I wonder.
Okay.
Either way, but you're welcome. And now I got to go back. I
Appreciate
got more
that,
work.
man. Thanks for popping
Thanks,
in.
DJ.
Yeah, worries.
Bit bumpy, I think we'd all agree. But the work was done. The work was done. Appreciate you, T. All right, 472. Rough work through the front, but we've made it. And yeah, okay. So wait a minute. Shouldn't be nice to have gas, I guess. Let's mark everything down. JMM, Jabba, Temple Guard.
This is quite a bit lighter than you expected.
Yes. Was.
You could JMK like 2-man this gas, right? There's no CRex.
I mean, is there a
3-man
reason that
if
I
you wanna
can't
get
just
15?
use Eternal Solo? I mean, we'll still we'll figure it out. Here's the Boba team. Yep. I think ADD is my acronym that I'll use for Asajj Dark Disciple. What do we got?
Does who revive block stop? No. Barris, once she's dead, her revive block does not stop Riva from coming back. Once she dies, that passive is gone.
Okay, so teams that we have at our disposal. First of all, hot takes on this, because we can overkill the shit out of it, but I'm curious to hear what you guys are saying is good, because we've got still 6 GLs and exactly, 7 attacks to do. And I think this one's getting gas, so we quite seriously have all the GLs in the world for this. I guess we want to think most seriously about what I'm doing for the Boba. Doesn't Gungans go here on Tarfful? Haven't I heard good things about that so far?
Yeah, how did your Lord Vader fight go against Stranger?
Yeah, we lost the tank, and then they otherwise were content to focus on Oppo after that. On Lord Vader's second ult, people started to depart.
Okay. Yeah, that shit terrified me, man. I'm not saying I felt like I was a shirt. I'm not saying I'm not saying that anyone told me it was going to be a free win, but I was puckered.
I believe it. Hugsy in the chat. Evening task. Hope all is well and best of luck with the GAC. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, all is going okay. We're not completely sunk yet. We'll see how it goes. Gotta line these up. I guess JML for JMM. That's classic, right? AR, L, Hoda. Did Hoda take the lockdown? I think it'll actually end up being AR that takes the lockdown. Have to C Solo here for gas. Dad bod. I don't know. Ray Swallow. We have Leia. We have all kinds. Gas CRex should be no problem. Ford. Pirate King. CRex. Echo. Lives. Drop you. Play. And we'll hit road on this. Binzori owns the Wookiees. That's what I was remembering from earlier. Some profitable application of that.
I don't know what the banners look like on that, though. Somebody smarter than me can tell you if that's good or bad resource value.
Okay.
Because I'm not... I guess what I'm saying is... I haven't done the math on where you are banner-wise, but if you said you had a couple sloppy offense wins and a drop, I'm not saying you're anywhere close.
I can tell you where I'm at after this.
Yeah. That's basically
right
what
after these messages. No? You don't sound as impressed as I hope.
Honestly, I don't really, it is what it is, man.
You don't feel particularly obligated to impress me. Fair.
Oh.
Terribly interesting tale.
The only thing that impresses me is that people are still setting mace in the year of our Lord 2026.
Setting JMM?
So
I mean, I almost did. I think it's a fair contestant for the worst team you're setting. I don't think.
Oh, just let me talk shit about people who said it, man. Like, come on.
You need this. I see. Tough day at work.
Yeah.
Tough day at work. I got it. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Let him have this one, guys.
Yeah, I kid, but yeah, man, it is interesting to see because, I'm really curious to see what people's defenses look like week 2. Week 1, I think there's going to be a lot of interesting defensive choices just because people are trying to figure the meta out and what their playstyle is going to look like. Starting week 2, I'm really curious to see what people are setting. Like, will Gungan still be down kind of thing?
I'll still be down for Gungans. How's that grab you? Don't you dare kill CRex, you bastard. I
don't think anybody here doubts that you'll be down for Gungans.
Good. Because you would be foolish to. Surely.
I mean, not only do you look like Boss Nass, your title on your Discord server is Bombad Boss Man.
It is true. True.
And you have entitled all of your admins or moderators as Bombad Generals.
Mm-hmm.
So, aren't they supposed to die at some point?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's a whole lot of nothing, then like people start evaporating. It's a process. Take it on faith.
I'm just giving you shit.
Take it on faith. It's a process.
I'm just giving you shit. Like, Gas is going to stand up here and blow the booty hole off of 2 of them.
Yeah, he is about to. People are about to go away. They were here and then they were not here.
I had to make sure I talk shit before they all die.
Individuals will be disappearing very soon. Oh, there you are. Hi, how are you?
It should.
Hi, how are you? Do you have a word? Do you have a moment for a word from our sponsor?
I'm unsure if this works in TW, Kev.
Uh-oh. Hi, how are you?
I would ask somebody who has actually done the game.
I would move. Dare kill anybody. Alright, hit this one. Please. Up. At full prot. Into 64. Glorious. It's nothing. People start falling over. That's how that one goes. All right. As far as the monster math. So he scored a 1345, minus 536, minus 240, minus 240. Wait a minute. Plus 30,
260
right?
and 240.
No,
Right,
it's
it's
240 and
240.
210, right?
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's 240 and 210.
Okay.
I added 30 back to account for that, for subtracting a 240. So that difference is 359 divided by 6. So 59.8 banner average.
Oh, you're in great shape then. Holy shit. Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, 1345, that ended up being a banner. So he had 645 when you subtract out the zone bonuses and the first attack bonus. That divided by 11 is 58.6.
My opponent still hasn't started his attacks.
So, as far as this Ray, MK?
Don't you have SOK?
We do have SOK.
Oh, that's probably going to be sloppy. Never mind. I'll bet you SOK kicks the shit out of that Jabba team.
Oh, now that I have a degree of confidence. Yes.
Yeah, there's no Ahsoka Ezra?
There's no Ahsoka, so Leia is a free agent.
I would use Leia on that Ray. I think that's going to be the cleanest answer.
Fair. JMK can be used as an overkill. Oh my god, I have Saw, I have Gungans, I have like all kinds of shit.
Wait, did he take Leia or Ahsoka on offense?
Yes.
That
was a trend we saw at the
underman
end
your
of-
Jabba or something?
No, that was a trend we saw at the end of last season, was people starting to pick up their
It's true.
Hondo and their Ahsoka, or their Ahsoka. Just because they get beaten a little too easily kind of thing.
Is this a Hux Fu situation against Boba?
I don't think red is necessary for alt. Red is basically there for alt generation.
And you know, if all goes well with Fu, we get plenty through him.
Yeah, well, I'll say now that Dre exists, I just don't think I've used red meaningfully since Dre came out.
Fair. Finzori, I heard, yes, versus Tarfful. Now, do we like that better than Gungans, though? We have all premium options, right?
I would say save that fight for a little bit later after you know how many banners you have, and then try it. Because I'm sure it wins, but like if it's going to be like a 50, if you're going to limp out.
How many are you ahead?
What's the best fit here for Dabbot? I guess we can even afford JMK there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like JMK is probably overkill.
It may well be, but we can use C solo versus gas, right? There's no. It's a full 501st team with an attack cron. Am I missing something?
I would rather swap. I would rather do JMK versus the gas because you can 3-man it for free.
Sure. Yeah. And
then figure out
and do something else versus Dabbot. I see.
Yeah, because you still have Bane.
No, we don't. Right? Do we? Do we? Oh my God, we do.
No, we don't have Bane. I'm bad at this game.
Wait, do we?
No, I don't think you do. I'm bad at this game.
I'm bad at this game? Did we?
You can filter by Sith and figure it out in a second.
You're no fun. I was going to puzzle it out here and just spin my wheels for another 5
You do.
minutes.
You do have Bane.
Dagger's
have
not
Bane.
bad at this
That's
game.
right.
Tass is.
Right. See?
And you still have Treya for that JMM.
Yeah, but I have JML. Am I missing something?
Fuck you.
I think you have too much and you're overthinking.
This is
Tass
classic.
also said Tass also said a ton on defense.
It's
you
a
still
reasonable defense. I mean, obviously, a couple other teams.
It's one of
are
your
gonna
stronger
go-
defenses you've said as of late.
Yeah. Sure. No, seriously.
Clearly,
though,
it did its job, right?
Yeah.
sure, I need to be reminded about the Boba thing. What else is that? Put this, call it this. Call it this so we have more data. And then
I can't wait for a world when I can just like confidently start it for like 9 minimum.
mm-hmm.
Right now, it's still starting at level.
Oh my god,
starting
we
at
still
R8.
have Queen. We have like the entire freaking planet available.
Yeah.
Queen's at 20-something percent.
Best
though.
banners. C Bane 68, 96% win rate. Wow. So
Let's
what?
go.
I would honestly just do that.
Yeah. I don't need a
That's
ton of
okay.
convincing.
Underman something else.
Yeah, I think we can probably wing something else. Yeah. So gas can get a different focus. So see Bane up there for
And then do
Boba.
JMK
Slacker.
versus Gas, and then you have SLK versus Dadbod, if you so choose.
Okay, versus. Sure. They're not immune to stun. And they're all going to have disciples, so there's going to be assists popping out of them like crazy if you're not otherwise controlling them. We'll be able to, prevent their turn meter gains with Hux. But anyways, C Bane here for a 68 looks extremely attractive. Let me check the chat and see if anybody had any slick ideas. Hey, Ray Rock, good to see you. Ahsoka is nice for a 68 on Jabba. Good to know, man. Yeah. What's the best datacron for Balin right now? That's a matter of some opinion. Sorry, what's that?
Bobacron.
Bobacron is one of the top options. I mean, you're not really getting any datacron abilities, but you have an incredible stat pack. So,
I mean, Dengar in the team gives you the doubt.
Sure. I guess you could throw a couple of those guys in there. I guess that's fair. That is fair. You could do that. I set with the Mercenary Brothers and the new Mercenary Hunter Cron, Bad Batch Cron from set 27. Alright, so this looks like a real thing. What else is there, just out of curiosity? Wow, Fugitive Omega, I do have it, but we don't need to worry about it. Queen is a 61. Wow, Queen's worse. Alright, we'll think of it that way. So Tarfful, my understanding is Gunkin should be good, so I don't need to worry about testing myself with Pinzori, right, guys? Or is that better? Tell me, people. Saw is also available. Queen is available. All of the universe is at our fingers.
Did you even set anything on defense?
Got it.
Hey, you got a hold, so yeah, he must have said something.
Yeah.
Him getting a hold is a skill issue on his opponent, not him being good.
Come back to the game and say that.
Bloom's opponents drop, and on defenses, I remember setting that had no business people dropping. So, yeah, no.
Okay. Maybe
Also, Tessa, I don't need to be playing the game to shit talk your skills.
Oh,
that is true.
Nice. It's entirely accurate, but not at all nice. All right, Leia, Drogon, R2. What kind of crown was on that? Yeah, an attacker crown. Ooh, 1350, but he had a 1345. Primebot, what say he had a drop on fleet? We made some money. Money! Ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Leia, Drogon, R2. Jin Rad, there's no reason to not Jin Rad. They can ignore Stealth Anton with attackers? Yes?
If not debuffed.
Which we can, more or less expeditiously put out. We can look up the comp exactly, because it is something. Very good friends. Oh yeah, Queen. I mean, yes, possibly a viable. What? Don't believe you. Okay. All right, let's have a look. See, JMK 60. Seer, Leia. Yeah, good. Jin Rad, and this was itself an attack. So we're on track to just use. Bane there. Gungans for Tarfful. JMM gets JML. We do have JMK and Slacker available for the back, which means JMK move Gas, Slacker to Jabba. Sound about right?
You put way too much thought into this. Just start murdering teams.
Just click buttons.
It's
It's a mobile game.
Murder
about
team.
that because I'll tell you what. If I was any more casual about it, and then I fumbled, not knowing how many tools I have available on attack, I would be pissed. That's my take on that. I'll tell you what, since Dagger, Shake, I think Heratran, I don't even know who all else is in here right now or in the chat. We can go ahead and leave you guys with them real quick while I take just a couple minutes break, and then we will resume the siege of the siege on Berator's defense. So be right back.
If he actually
Oh
left
yeah,
us
I
in
forgot
charge-
to leave you guys with. I actually just hit the beer.
I was gonna say, like, if you actually turned us off, I was about to say some shit that would get you banned.
I bet you would. I really bet you would.
Yeah.
BRB. Magnify.
I gotta say it again.
Very good. Very good. All right, be right back.
Hey, Rourke. Yeah, this season's gonna be wild.
This is probably the first time I'm saying this. I'm actually eagerly awaiting for 3v3 because fuck these crons.
You're a bitch.
You were complaining about the set 25 a minute ago as well, or 2 hours ago.
It doesn't mean I want 3v3 to come back. Fuck.
I don't want 3v3 for 3v3. I want 3v3 because fuck 25.
Then just say that.
No, but it's the same thing.
No, it's not. You saying I can't wait for 3v3 is not the same as fuck set 25. Those are
You know
two
what? We should have-
different statements.
They should make set 25 permanently and then delete 3v3. How about that?
I would actually be okay with that.
I take that back. I wouldn't.
If they look, I will take many trades for them to delete 3v3.
They can delete 3v3 and set 25. That's win-win.
Look, if they want to delete both, I will take that as a trade too.
Also, them deleting the entire gag game mode instead.
No, 5v5 GAC is fine. It's TW practice. There's no reason to not have it.
Delete TW.
I mean, honestly, yeah, you could probably delete TW. Like, honestly, and I say
All the
this with
CMPVP.
I say this with all love and respect for this game. If the fact that this game still has as many players as it does, is like 2.1 million players, is a testament to how strong the Star Wars IP is. Because TB is the worst game mode by far. It serves virtually no purpose besides letting people just like
By
play a
attenuators.
game mode without their best characters on auto. Like, TW doesn't really have rewards anymore now that R10's here. GAC is just systemically broken. What with like what do you call it? What with like the Erodium glitch and all this other stuff they haven't addressed, right? And Conquest might be the only game mode that actually has meaningful production or progression for your account with datacrons. So, I'm not even trying to say that Conquest is the best game mode. I'm just saying, like, by process of elimination, like, none of the game modes in this game are like, oh my god, it's amazing.
The thing with TB is it gives like as many crystals as 1.3 GAC rounds, but it takes a whole week instead of 2 days.
Well, so here's the thing about TB. My guild.
I'm replying to someone in chat.
No, I saw that. But what I'm saying is, like, my guild doesn't try in TB. We are special missions on deploy. Tass's guild, which is about the same size, tries very hard. They get 3 more stars, which is like 150 crystals, 1 Gerda keypad, and like 3 impulse detectors, and an extra roll of purple gear. Congratulations on busting your ass for a week, I guess? Like, they reward you for guild size. They are functionally just rewarding you for guild size.
You guys went up a star, I saw.
I have no idea. The point I'm trying to make
45.
here is, like, TB just isn't well designed. TW is basically dead.
Squad Arena is the best. Yeah. Too bad it doesn't give crystals anymore. No, Fleet Arena is the best, man. I just play it for 30 minutes a day, and then that's over. 400 crystals.
Low key, the best events in this game, the best game mode in this game is the events tab.
Era battles. Or assault battles, I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Era battles, marquees, now that they're interesting.
Yeah, the effort to reward ratio, the effort to reward ratio in TD is just really bad. You have to try so much harder for like 25 extra crystals.
Yeah, and I don't.
Raid is the best mode. Let's be honest.
Yeah, the raid is actually one of the bright spots, and the raid this current raid is probably one of. It's probably mediocre compared to a lot of the other raids in my opinion.
But it's convenient.
I really like the crate raid a lot. Giving us.
I really like the Sith raid.
Well, I'm talking about this raid system. Like the Sith raid was great. Having the R9 tiers, and then just being able to have more guilds coast to the max crate, being able to coast to the max personal crate, that kind of stuff. The raid is like one of the better game modes. This one is a little bit less deep than some of the previous ones.
Yeah, Era PvP though. That's where the game's going. Let's save us.
Yeah, Ray Rack. Bragging rights is about all TB is good for these days.
PW too.
We must elaborate on that, Vin. Like the thing is, like the game is still a good game for the most part. Just the best game modes are just deeply flawed, right? And that's the point I'm trying to convey here is when your best.
We're not talking fun. We're talking rewards.
Oh, I'm just talking about functionality. When you're game mode that is supposed to showcase your best players is the top player with 7 bugged Erodium accounts in his bracket. Right, like that's boring.
All right, I'm coming back. All right, yeah, just so you guys know, in about 15-ish minutes, my daughter's gonna get home from the bus. First time she's taking the bus home in a while. And I gotta meet the bus driver just so he knows my face. So, I have to step away for just another minute or two, in about 15 minutes.
You couldn't just send another generic white man to go pick your daughter up?
No. I understand. I have a very generic look. No?
Middle-aged, bald white man.
Go talk to him with the hat.
Yeah, wear the fez.
Obvious. Gotta go.
No, wear the mole hat. Where's the mole hat?
Seriously, as I approach you, sir, I have a fez.
Exactly curious.
Would you say you have a fetish?
I'm sorry?
Shut up, Banjo.
That is fantastic, and also no one loves you, Banjo.
The fuck?
How many subs to get the bus driver on stream? That won't be happening. That will be a blending.
Banjo had a
real live stream.
Would you say you have a fetish?
Fuck you too, Dagger.
Would you say you have a fetish?
Please just off your.
Don't say that.
Yeah, you don't say that shit on that's something you say in the voice chat.
Not in this voice chat.
Not on the stream chat.
I stopped myself.
The neck yourself comments are probably better left for the voice.
Yeah, this is why I stopped myself from speaking.
I'm glad. I'm really glad that with our powers combined, we're able to achieve a modicum of decency. So
why didn't you take the Stormtroopers? This was your opportunity to actually use good characters.
And
Stormtrooper?
Don't scare me like that.
Stormtrooper Luke and Han. A lot more damage.
Oh.
There's nothing to strip off ourselves. That's so.
It is a great joke.
I told you a joke again.
Basic.
Banjo. He didn't hear you, so I told him your joke.
Oh well, your jokes are bad. You should feel bad.
And then said the Fez joke. I even credited you. I wouldn't even be caught dead saying that.
There.
And if you did catch me dead saying that, I probably would have broken my own leg.
Wow.
I probably would have been dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're just
that
having-
was
Shortly after.
Highly normal conversations out here today.
It's
Kill
great
him.
that he's talking in chat, the text
Yeah,
chat,
that
and
was-
no one knows what's going
That
on.
was critical.
And on Twitch or YouTube.
Okay, slightly curious. Why was Leia the one out, and not Jin,
Jin?
whose entire purpose in life?
Yeah,
Is
it's
to
been
be,
approximately a week since the last time I did this fight, and my brain doesn't work. Does that suffice?
Yeah, he didn't even
Yeah.
get good characters in this fight.
That's
That
why
is-
he's in bracket 2 and not bracket 1.
There it is.
He's in
That's,
bracket-
there's
He's in
the
bracket
reason,
3,
folks.
He's in
not
bracket
2.
3.
Dead,
Bracket 1 doesn't
Yes.
exist because it's Sasha by himself.
dead to rights. Don't you dare hurt my man. But it would be really great if you guys,
Sasha wanted an off week. He got an off week, just not the off week he wanted.
He got 2 off weeks.
He's had an off week for like forever. at this
Forever.
point.
It's true.
No,
Forever's
I mean
the fair
like
term.
last 3v3 didn't he have mostly real matchups?
No.
No,
I
I
remember
felt
looking.
I felt like a couple of times he had 3 real matchups. Just last 3v3.
Interesting. Yeah,
I'll hold up.
who knows?
You fell wrong.
I mean, I could easily be wrong.
I mean,
You are.
I guess 5 out of 9 is.
It must be
Real
the case
matchups.
that you are wrong.
Look. The answer I gave was vibes based because Sasha was happy that he got to play more real opponents than normal. It sounded like, which if 5 is more than normal, then 5 is more than normal.
Yes.
Fair. Fair is fair.
The 2 were cheesers though, so I don't know how normal that is.
They are half. Heavier.
Depends. Did he win?
Yeah, he beat everyone except the first fight against Herbert.
Yeah, beating Cheesers is still winning.
But is it an actual? I mean, beating Erodiums is still winning.
No, like
Yes.
there's a difference between like the Cheesers you fight
get
and
him,
the
get
Cheesers
him.
and people like Herbert.
Come on,
I'm the
Come on.
cheeser. What do you mean?
you bastard.
No, like there's a difference between the Cheesers like you and the Cheesers like Herbert who average like 73 banners a win.
Actual sociopath.
It's actually
Yeah,
adorable to
that's a
see
fact.
Ben at 1 HP, so you're actually able to kill him through the ult.
Yep.
And then he comes back
Bad
just to
Ray
die
doesn't
again,
hit-
which is very interesting.
Could Ray die at 1 HP in the ult? Probably not, right?
Now,
No, she literally cannot be killed.
Yeah, she's damage immune. But the reason it's funny is because anybody who gets revived when Ray's in ult doesn't actually gain the benefit from the ult itself.
65. Just had to be careful.
Nice.
Could have done the Stormtrooper loops.
But
Game on.
It would have been way more fun to watch.
I'm
And it
sorry,
would've
this
been
was not
faster.
the entertainment you had hoped for.
This man
Well-
has like what 70 banner lead and he's still tryharding.
Yes, I'm always. You watch most of the streams.
You
I watch
lose,
all the streams.
Tryharding.
Harry,
This is
you
what
lose
we
money
do
on all
here.
of his streams. Of course he tries.
What are you even talking?
And you know what's the best part? I forgot to bet today.
That's what you get. That is your fate.
I saw you going over the Omega bot. I was like, I'll watch it in a bit. And then I went to the kitchen, made food, came back. Where's the prediction?
What you get, man. I'll check the chat in a second, guys. I know I haven't looked in a couple minutes. My bad. Link Boba, Link Pouch.
Oh, I gotta open YouTube chat.
Yeah, I will check YouTube.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Finn, no one was saying that the era that Coliseum was a good game.
See? Did it? Okay.
oh,
okay.
that's
But it's here to
great game
stay.
mode.
Yeah, all I was saying is that some of the most challenging and interesting content that I've played in the last like 3 months has been the era battles. Because you can't really auto them, so you have to manual them. And like they were moderately interesting. Also, they are like just like
Can I, he just need. Yeah, I was about to say, like,
I was wondering if Tass was gonna get a turn.
hey, samesies. As the
Because
kids
that
say.
shit was wild.
Yeah, it's like, I was promised a 58. This doesn't look like it's heading in that direction.
68. Do
This was
58
not
and 5
what I was
5.
promised. As is tradition, we would blame Dagger.
Shake is also here. If you
I
want.
find it fascinating that you're going to blame the only person of Hebrew descent in the chat.
Oh, wow. That's the angle we're going with today. Wow.
Yes.
Right. Well, the
I mean,
68,
Not the only person, Dagger, but the only one that mentions it. But the only one that mentions it.
Well,
the 68, as was foretold. Very good.
Well, technically, Shake's of Hebrew descent.
I'm not talking about Shake.
Jake would like to inform you that his comment is definitely not for this chat.
Chai Tanyada says something in Russian. I don't want to Google translate it on screen. Somebody else want to do that?
Nope.
A lot of good you are.
I did. I translated it.
What you got?
Cass, thanks for the live stream. The fights are interesting.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, Laborious, it's fascinating.
Now Google translate that back into Russian era and post it.
Yeah, and yeah, sure. Here we go.
Are we more favoring armor penetration against this team using Gungans against the Wookiees?
No, not that. Thank him for what Tass responded to him with in English. Put that into Russian and then put that.
Yeah, that was so bad. Why would?
So, anyways, back to our show. Armor penetration better against Wookiees than crit damage?
Just remember that Tass has a PayPal and a Cash App, and you can help support this channel. You can also do so by joining the Discord and the Patreon. And I'm not a mod, so I'm not do any of the fucking links.
How many more days?
You are in fact a mod.
How many more days?
Not on Twitch.
14.
Very good. I'm not surprised that you know.
Did you get banned or something?
Sorry, 13. 13.
No, I got paid 100 subs by Pills to demod Dagger for a month. I'm like, easy sale.
Only a month?
Yeah,
That's easily 6 months.
And like what I told Tass, somebody is going to get paid for me to do less work. This is fine. I was the one getting paid to do less work, but if somebody else gets paid for me to do less work, it doesn't mean I do less work.
When's Nomad's gonna donate 100 subs so you demod him on the Discord as well?
All right. I guess I'll answer my own question.
See, I actually do things on Discord. I don't do anything on Twitch. I have banned like 3 total bots on Twitch. That is the amount of modding, and then I fuck with people. That's the amount of modding I do on Twitch. Yeah, this should work.
With armor penetration.
You have the stacking offense level 3?
I do not.
No. I don't want that. Because
that
defense,
makes the fight
right?
easier, but this is fine.
Really injure yourself.
I would probably go with crit damage.
We have that.
I
We also have the
Finn
Finzori thing to do like TJ said. I don't think TJ ever answered how many banners that was.
I would stay away from health and try to do like crit damage and armor pen, or just crit damage and prot. Or just all crit damage.
I have all crit damage like that.
I like that.
That's a fine and fair thing. I'm hesitant to start this next fight because we're only a couple minutes away from 4 p.m. and that's when my daughter's bus is expected to pull up promptly. So,
Is that the last ground fight?
No, we have other fights to do, but we also have more than an hour to do.
Oh, it took my opponent 4 tries.
Yeah, bus is here. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, it took my opponent 4 tries to get through the stranger, so that's a dub for me.
QA, probably see Bane.
His first one was straight up a pullout after like 20 seconds. So much like Tass's sex life.
Wow. Not even here to defend himself.
I mean, he's
One guy's burning, and he's not even here to see himself burn.
What's up, Ninja?
I said a pullout is what your father should have done.
My dad is incredibly happy that the sperm donor who is responsible for my existence, he's happy that I exist.
Shake, that's how you tell someone to do the thing without telling him to do it.
My favorite go-to is you could have been prevented by a condom, or your mom should have swallowed you.
Yeah, you say you shouldn't be born instead of you should just die. That's less
You're less likely to get canceled.
Bannable, yeah. No,
I
it's
see.
Tassenix. It's his channel.
Yeah, there's plenty of topics that I avoid for the most part on Tass's channel because it's his platform and he would prefer I didn't actually speak my mind on some stuff.
Some?
There's
The
a
best
handful
part
That is
of
why
Trevor
we
John
Jeffrey
your
Epstein.
mama's legs.
there are a handful of topics that are contentious specifically in the US that should not be other places. Or should not well, they shouldn't be here either, but they are.
Skill issue?
No, just not my platform. I'm trying to respect Tass's platform.
Hey, he's gonna time out in like an hour, so we can after he ends the stream, loses due to timeout, we
He
can
has
talk
plenty of
about it.
time.
No, but he stalls
He has plenty
like
of
an
time.
old man.
Yeah, that's not even something I want to talk about. Though. I'm.
Of
just
course, you have that saved, Banja.
Yeah,
That is a very interesting.
Of course, you have it saved.
What? Interesting. Interesting.
do you know who that is, Shake?
Of course, he does.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no
I-
shot.
I just didn't know
No,
if there were
we
any
would love-
Saudi princes in the files. Is all I'm saying.
No, to my knowledge there aren't, but it's popped up enough in the news
That's fair.
for me to have seen it. I know the name. Not
You know
say
these
much
two?
more. No, not really.
All right, we're back.
That is Jeff That is, to be clear, we are looking at a GIF of in the chat here of Jeffrey Epstein and Sean Combs.
Driving a motorcycle.
Tas's face just says it all.
And
Just says it all.
Just do
We were
Zori.
actually hold on. We were actually pretty respectful of your platform. We didn't really go into detail.
no
We
doubt
just-
that is the case. So Finzori, if Finzori's more reliable, loyal to nothing. That's fine.
Pokron? Like, do they have anything that stops fear? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I'll check Chota real
they
quick.
have nothing that stops fear and nothing that stops DM training or getting exposed.
Yeah,
But seriously, guys, if you want to ask chat, we were relatively respectful of not bringing up dumb shit. Banjo's the one who posted those stupid gifs. Blame him.
Oh, that was Hera.
no. He did it first.
No, that was Banjo. Banjo posted the Epstein gif.
I posted the P Diddy one.
So,
See,
As
Tass, what
always,
to me
if
this
you
time?
had to make this choice for yourself, which way would you go?
I would do.
I prefer
Gungan.
exposes.
This.
You would
I
do
would do
this.
Gungan.
It trivializes
So
defense,
much
right?
this.
Yes.
Yes.
The only reason that I would do Gungans is because I feel like Zori would be lower banners probably,
Can you leave this for last?
and
I need
don't
I need
and-
higher win rate.
And doesn't Zalbar make them like immune to exposes or something?
It is.
Oh, it does. That's true. Wait, does
So-
that activate if it's not the full Old Republic?
I don't know off
Yeah.
the top of my head.
I'll check.
It's just a general.
Wild and 5v5 if all allies are light side Old Republic and the leader is not a Jedi, so they are not immune to daze or exposes.
We could also just use Jabba or Reva, whatever you think. Like Queen, we have the entire universe at our disposal, right? Because this is JML, JMK, and Slacker, respectively, right?
Yeah,
It is backwall.
JK
So it's literally
it's
just
worth
the
a
Wookiees.
test.
It's just the Wookiees left to litigate.
Yeah, just leave them for last. And just have to win, right?
Sorry?
Ugly banners don't matter. Ugly banners don't matter. Just have to win.
Not too ugly. We still need to average 59, but that shouldn't be hard to do.
I'd wait until the end.
So we'll take this one. Hold it.
I was gonna say you might be able to drop a officer here
Yeah.
because there's no tank. There's no tanks. You can just stab Asajj and then stab, or you can stab Dadbot and then stab Asajj.
guess, but I mean, strictly speaking, stab, swipe, stab.
I mean, there's no real reason to. I was just saying, like,
yeah, I don't need to stunt.
Yet...
I don't need to stunt. Every time it's like, oh, you know what? Let's get cute and drop a banner when I'm clearly ahead and don't need to tax myself the banner.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
All right, well, that's true, and that's not what I was saying.
Sure, go ahead.
I was saying that if this is one of those fights where if you were so inclined, you could pick up a banner. Because I remember a couple weeks ago you said that sometimes you weren't sure where you could drop characters to like shave a banner. This is one of those fights where like it's gonna be really hard to lose this fight.
I hope you're right.
I don't think you're in a position where you need to care about banners, at least insofar as just get your 65.
Fennec next or Dadbod next or what?
I like Dadbod. See it. Actually, no, it's Fennec because Dadbod will heal you.
Mm-hmm.
Exploit AI. Haha.
Haha. Damn you, Allen Iverson. Stop killing my man.
Or just have your boss just almost get murdered.
So just
he can't die.
Them.
I said almost.
So shock them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost. God damn. I'm just out here trying to like murder you. Just no
The
respect.
fuck was that?
Just that was Krusty the Clown.
Interesting that they can't have the DM manipulated, by the way. Good to know for future.
Or worked.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that fight just felt like such an easy dunk.
I think massive overkill. Yes.
Yeah. Massive overkill is the theme.
Is the name of the game.
You're gonna finish without using Jabba or Queen.
Or Riva, or Treya, or like a whole bunch of shit. It's shocking.
You didn't set a defense. Just be honest here.
I mean, I set new teams. I set some of the new teams. We're not used to. You're used to thinking that they're stalwarts because you're not used to the era teams yet having any business being on a board, and not all of them are. And I only set some of them.
I'm not used to you not dropping a ton because I always lose my points.
To be fair, they're also not used to you setting a real defense. So,
man,
it makes sense.
Man, like what is it? Statler and Waldorf.
Luke,
dude, they don't even see it during the plotting and scheming when I have to twist Tass's arm sometimes to like take like two bad teams off defense.
Sometimes.
No, I see it in voice chat.
More frequently than I should have to is the important part I'm trying to
consider thy mother as a counter argument. Thine own really mother.
I have really liked Seer on defense.
Mm-hmm. Hit the button. Entitled. Kill it. Kill it. Yep. It's gonna be a minute. Stay in this stance? Probably.
I would just do the slam.
Oh, well, alright. I mean, who can be stunned? Not really anybody else. Nevertheless, the armor shred here, because I want to kill for any reason. The doubt what happened.
Or do that.
Sorry?
I would have just basic.
Oh, well, I appreciate the class.
Oh, it's just like getting the Terminator back around to Cal to get back into his stance.
Hey, leave Brittany alone. Probably specific about that. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Now you can swap to Jedi Revan. Woohoo!
Welcome, friend. Oh, it's so good to have you.
Yeah.
What do we need to do from here? Him out. That is. Can't peel off this. I don't really force. I'd rather take. Okay, now, strictly speaking, I could just be pushing turn meter, right? But it's going to kill anyway, so I don't know. Let's do our best to gain protection.
I would just stay in that stance.
Yeah, it does feel like the right thing. Still, kill. Still. Over to you.
I would swap that for a, keep churning the basic.
But if I coin, it's going to kill.
Honestly, Mark might be less damage.
I think basic is probably the call.
Well, I was trying to get Hoda called to assist.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I understand. This is acceptable. Fine.
I said against Hoda.
Oh yeah, I would call Hoda here because you're gonna get max banners, I think.
64.
Nope.
No, Hoda was
You're
halfway.
short on Hoda.
More
You're
than
short on Hoda.
sufficient. So, JMK Cat Mace? Or gas?
Sure. Reds fan says I used QA team with Shock T and Echo versus Sign of Django. Yeah. I definitely think if you're going to set Asajj, it should be with Zuckus lead. They're currently bugged. Plus, Zuckus has
about
easy.
that.
I don't know anything about it. I've heard 3 different people who I trust tell me that
There's
it's
a helper.
bugged.
Don't worry about it.
Forlom Omicron is a TB one that's activating in PvP modes.
That's what
Or in
it
every
is.
mode.
That's what it is.
It's in the Trello. So
Okay.
All right.
But yeah,
people can.
so because of that, I will be setting Zuckus lead if I set that team. Plus, it's
and
easy
you don't
contract.
need a 300% protection up if you have a tank, really.
Yeah, you only lose, and if you lose a 300% protection up, that causes tied to Dadbod being the leader and no tank. So you're only really losing, to my knowledge, 1 clause from the entire kit, and like you just said, okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the tank that constantly recovers my protection, gives me foresight, cleanses, taunts, stuns.
Yeah.
Unfair point.
Yeah, the best version of Forlom is better than a non-tank team, and Zuckus gives you the best version of Forlom.
You're getting the banner back on the turret.
I hope so. Just big. Bill.
Oh, you got it.
Use
67,
trade a
nice.
team with Vader Datacron versus JMM. Yeah, that works.
Pretty on track well here. All right, so what's it going to be here? In a world where you could do anything, what would you do to one-shot it?
What do you have left?
We've got Jabba, we've got Reva, we've got Finzori, we've got Treya, Queen, Saw.
Honestly, the non-sexy answer might just be Queen 3-man or 4-man.
Dude.
I mean, do keep in
So
mind.
Reva
Jabba
versus
Omicron-
Honestly, I might actually try Jabba Chrysanthemum.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to stunt. I'm telling you, just what's gonna be the solid way through is what I'm asking. That's the
do keep in mind the Zabra Omicron, 90% of it's turned off. Because it's not full light side galactic or Old Republic. So no
Sure, I
exposed
understand.
immunity.
yeah, but
so
there
you
is
could
some
just-
enhancement about dots through the team, and that's what he's primarily driving through with basic.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is I think Queen is pretty good. Just universal fuck you to Gungans or to Tarfful. I think or Jabba.
Yeah, just
I don't know
Jabba.
what I don't know
5-man,
what Jabba
65
Banner.
banners.
I don't know what Banner's Jabba looks like though, because she'll get damage reflected back.
What does the chat say? What do you think? One last attack.
Reds fan said he used Lord Vader versus Wookiees. He said Jabba was super high health cron. I think if you want best banners, I think Queen is the best banners.
We want to take something.
Yeah, I
like
agree
this.
with that.
If we want to do Queen, that's fine, and we'll take a proper Queen team. Well,
That's fair.
what's the finest arrangement you feel? Cam Grandmaster? What do you think?
My default is Cam GMY unless a datacron or something asks for something.
Okay. We're well positioned to take advantage of that with our Master Qui-Gon. Hacker, crit damage. One with health? No, they're all going to be turn meter. That's not a problem, is it?
No.
Turn meter in. Go with this. All right. Increase cooldowns on the Chota unit.
Doesn't Tarfful have a mass assist?
He does.
Hey, they're gonna go for the decoy. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think that's the right answer, so go with it.
Get 1x before you AoE. It's 29 stacks.
All right. Swipe targeting who? Probably
Chota.
Okay.
I feel
Figure.
there's your damage.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what Master Qui-Gon does. Definitely slap. Steal these little goodies here, yeah? Matter the cost. Be sick. Almost there with me. I'd like to go after the Clone Wars Chewbacca, so I'm going to do the Dispel on Albar for any reason. After. Rattle through him?
Man, imagine if you had the stacking offense level right here.
Well, it
You
doesn't
got
stack
to-
per buff. It only stacks
It's-
5%.
Still.
Yeah.
Every few
No,
buffs,
no,
right?
I'm just saying, like, it would be. Yeah.
You
Not
got
quite
to like
as important as it
52.
could be.
Yeah. Boy, I'm lucky that didn't. Problem. Alright, I'm pleased to report that with the power of Queen Amidala, you two can overwhelm the new Tarfful.
I'm curious to see
I'm not gonna lie.
offense.
If that's a trade-off, I think it's well worth putting him down.
Nah.
I mean, it's just because I
I've
had
not
the
been
luxury.
impressed.
We know that, right?
I have not been impressed by Tarfful on defense, so I wonder what he does on offense.
Two-A Master. Alright, so that is no drops. That fulfills our
You had a
two or
drop.
less condition. Paid out to the people. Ratify
Yeah, I
that,
wish
would
I-
you, Dagger? There's something
I
you have
wish
to do
I-
in the background to ratify all that.
You said you didn't have a drop, and I just said that's a fib. You had a drop.
Oh, that's right. I did have a drop.
But it's two of us, so
Son of a bitch, you ruined my life. Okay, well, now that he's through, let's do the comparison real quick. So he finished with a 1345. We finished with a 1378. So 33 banners. If we do not drop here in Fleet, we're easily home safe.
average 57.
Sounds good to me. We can
Good tie.
make it work.
So
All right. Endurance, home one, and Executrix. So, yeah. Which one is better for this endurance thing? Profundity or Home 1? Because we can do Leviathan against Home issue, right?
Yeah, no reinforcements needed.
Oh,
I
really?
would
You're just going with the
probably
just the trio to start?
You could do Palpatine if you want extra mana. Sorry, go ahead.
I would probably just Profundity the mace. Just because I don't like Profundity versus Tarkin.
I think... Well, yeah, Profundity would be otherwise going to Home 1. I'm going to do Executor. Execute.
Oh, you have all three?
Yeah, I have the triple.
Yeah, Profundity, Leviathan, Executor.
Yeah.
GG.
I hope you get a 71.
Damn, that's hateful. Let's see what happened to him here on Fleet. Now, we can figure out... Yes, the Chimera.
Hey, look what he dropped against, asshole.
That's fair.
Look what he dropped to, asshole.
That is fair. It's rare to get a Fleet drop like
Is that what you're setting?
Yeah, that was a recommendation, because I'm always keeping Tarkin down, and you dagger twisted my arm into trying, Chimera, and I grumblingly was like,
Is that the Executor bait?
Specifically, this is the best Empire fleet that I found on GG. This is the highest hold rate against Houndstooth start, which Tass said his opponent was going to use.
Yeah. He got a 77 and a 74 otherwise, so 77 on Home 1, 74 here on Endurance. Nice.
Yep. But yeah, I did twist Tass's arm into setting that version of the Empire. Super pumped, too.
Why are you helping him? You're supposed to help the other guy.
I think you guys misunderstand that I'm Team Sasha, but I'm actually Team Tass in most of his fights.
So you're always going to be Team Tass because he never gets to Tasha.
You can say whatever you want. I was there during the planning phase, and I was the wind beneath your wings when I said try Maz.
Yes, classic. All right, let's see what we got here.
I didn't even bust out the footprint. I didn't even bust out the footprints in the sand for it.
So, okay, Profundity. Wow, just 3-man. We don't have to be fancy. We won't. That looks solid. Leviathan is less banners. So, presumably, just taking, what's its name? Rogue One would be a solid, 75, something like that, right? 76.
No, wait, what? You're doing Profundity versus Home 1?
No, versus Endurance. That's what I just...
Oh, yeah. Leviathan should never be an option there.
I mean, I like to do my homework here. Coming fresh into a season. Sorry. Triple set for me. Good. How did he set it at the end of last season? That'll be our got. It is Wedge Piston. Leviathan 75.3, 179 battles for 75, just the 3 of them. So, yeah. And then for Executrix, then. This is a comp that, I set this same composition. No, wait, I did planning on Tiger Tech. Oh, yeah. Scythe, this one. Say, it's 2.
My only real mantra when it comes to fleet is to try to punish my opponent for saving the Executor. And I don't care if you 77 them with non-Executor fleets. Most players, like that comp that Tass set, it's like a 75 for Negotiator. Super easy 75 for Negotiator. But he was going to use his Executor because he saved it.
Triple attacker. So if I take Houndstooth with triple attacker, I should be... All right.
That's kind of my thought process in fleet.
I'll even take Boba because I don't have. But that's what I always remember. I say that, and then the fight's over really quick. So we'll just take the 1.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I would love to have input, but I don't save this fleet for offense.
That's fair.
Roar, how beneficial and helpful is it? I don't know. Tass is still in the top 20. If you take out the Erodiums, he's still probably top 5, top 8. And I can confidently say that without me, Tass would probably not be where he is.
God, don't do that.
Instead of being like 21st, he'd be like 23rd.
Hey, that's a nice one. I actually, maybe... Oh my god. You're about to pop and do that annoying shit. What did I do about that?
Yeah, Home 1 is really good at stealing banners. It's kind of an asshole fleet. Like, in a good way. In a good way, it's an asshole.
Okay, finally, the opportunity is with us. Do I actually take the opportunity, or just do the heal? Huh. At the time, we do this till next. Yeah, that feels alright. How about that? Good stuff. Hi. Yeah, I mean, I have to hit you, so I will. Okay. Just 1 turn shy of the heal. 72.
Well, I hope you got a 70. Well, I was wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you wish for a 71. Damn Dagger, you wanna wish for me to get 75 in my battles?
Hateful.
No, I don't.
Wow.
I hope you win.
Just the fight, right? Not the match.
No, I hope you win the match. I want to see you in Kyber 1.
I want to see myself out of Kyber 2.
Biggs. Nice. Biggs is... Something shouldn't, but still. I call Rogue One. I was like 100%. Basically. Still, we'll take it and have the piece.
Does this fight work just like Negotiator would?
No, not quite. Like the endurance. Considerably water here. Much more pain.
Honestly, I think this season is looking promising. Because, yeah, we have a bunch of shit left over. But it also doesn't feel like we wasted it. Right?
Sure.
And ideally, that's where you want to be. Like, if you were saving a bunch of extra shit, and you're like, oh man, I didn't use these 3 teams, and you're like, and my defense sucks, you could set some of the stuff on defense.
Sure.
But I was just kind of thinking about your GAC and my GAC, and watching a couple other people do theirs. I'm just like, I think
there's no assists ever.
Pro fail, not Profundity.
Or the heal. Hey, almost there. We're almost my hero. There it is. Almost there. Okay. Ooh, Han, you were so close to almost being used. There it is. Alright, well, I believed in you the whole time, and that's what everybody needs to know.
It's hard.
Heal? Alright, it's close enough for police work. 74. That's fine. Deliberately, it could have been a 75, easily. It's just fine. And then Leviathan.
If only he didn't have 20 banners of Battle to work. The stress is palpable.
Yes. Yes. Do I actually have any reason to not take a ship?
No. You win.
Yeah,
You
you
should
win
take Palpatine
regardless,
anyway.
right?
Just take Palpatine. Make
You
it
should just
pretty.
take Palp anyways.
Sorry?
You should just take Palp anyways.
Palp and what?
That's it.
Just take Palp anyways.
Just take Palpe.
I said take Palp and make it pretty with the banners.
They will be bonita. They will be made bonita.
Family. I still can't believe that Family Guy line is the one that like broke pop culture.
There's a lot of Family Guys that are.
Yeah, but that one like was like took like I don't remember any Family Guy thing going like that viral.
All days.
The only other one I can think of is the neighbor Herbert
Herbert the Pervert, yeah.
and him not being in the fight.
I haven't seen the show recently, but yes, I'm sure it's all very popular.
Oh no, there was like an AI clip from the Family Guy of
Mhm.
Herbert saying, "I can't believe I'm not in the files," or something along those lines.
So,
Yeah, and it was just like screaming around social media. It was really funny.
I was about to say, don't you dare heal. Perfect, hit this one. That's detonate too. Right. Take the money and run. Who needs? I guess. How much? Acid takeover. Boom. Oh. Heal. AoE. Less damage than basic.
I probably
That was
would have healed
scary.
Dorito there because you would have gotten the banner.
Sorry?
Yeah, that was a good win. Decisive.
Good one today.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
so what is it? 50 banners difference. It's a very solid win. As always, GG to Berator. Pleasure to fight you. As usual, see you likely next week. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do the attack review. Yes, GG, thank you. Appreciate everybody in the chat. As far as my defense, I covered it all at the beginning. As far as my entire ground, Berator cleared it all, only had one drop, but we did manage to bleed enough banners that if you're assuming he gets a 65 on every fight, then he bled like 70 banners total, including the drop. So 50 of just drop.
Oh, he had one more drop than you, and you won by 50, so that's 30.
Yeah, so everything I just said was strictly about ground. That was before he did this drop while we're playing here on fleet. That was before.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying
So
like,
dropped
if you
like
discount
90.
if you discount the banners from the drops alone, you had him by 30.
Sure.
Just
A
on
closer
efficiency.
fight. Sure.
And
Yep.
that's all I was saying is, I'm saying like you out efficiencyed him regardless. And I think that's
Sure.
Great.
Yeah. Absolutely. Very fair. Today, the day is mine.
I'm happy for both parts of that.
All right. Well,
I'm just not happy I didn't bet.
As
You would've
far
bet
as
on the over?
as far as his fleet attack,
I would have bet on the under. I always do.
He did have the under.
Oh, I didn't bet. I forgot to bet.
Shut up. As far as fleet attacks for him, he had the one drop. So if you go back to the beginning, you wouldn't see this because I didn't talk about the fleet there. But he had the one drop on Chimera here, getting 5 banners on the first go, cleaning it up for... What is that? 47. So 47 plus 5, 52 total on that fight. A 77 likely on Profundity, and then a 74 on Endurance. Now, as far as my attacks go, bottom front, we immediately face the music with Lord Vader into Stranger, Zaris, Spider Maul, You have Visas Mar and Starkiller with the new Fighter Maul Focus Datacron. We went in with a attacker that was 88% protection, 99% armor penetration, max health damage level 3, long text attacker. We lost the tank. We lost Scorch, and fortunately, after they killed Scorch, the lowest health target was already like the 1 health Oppo. So they otherwise chose to focus him. Folks in the chat did say that if they choose to focus Lord Vader, it can go to hell in a handbasket, and I believe that. That was not the case for me, so there's my disclaimer. What was that? That was probably the single worst banner not drop attack. 58 banners. Okay, yeah, I can live with that. Against his Reva, Grand Inquisitor, Inquisitor Barris, 9th and 2nd Sister, having the Inquisitor Barris Focus Datacron equipped, so he's got all the effects active. Went in, per TJ's recommendation, with Boba, Zam, Dengar, Bosk, and Grief. A little nuance to this fight in the sense that you want to avoid both Grief's Cleanse, so his second special, and Bosk's Taunt. You're wanting to just use them for their mass assist abilities. Maybe if you happen to have somebody low and you could time it to get the last cleanse there out of Grief just before you kill the last sister, maybe that would be hot to go for. But otherwise, you're avoiding putting Deathmark on yourself. Nevertheless, at a certain point in the fight, we felt that it was a reasonable trade to put Deathmark on the Grief. We did use the turn meter boost. So we did lose Grief, but otherwise it went okay. What was it? 60 banners on the nose. Against his EP, Darth Vader Duels End, Tarkin, Mara Jade, and Royal Guard attempted. So we heard about this. We heard Vexitron, possibly others, have been successful using DTMG, Gideon, Scout, Enoch, and I think others are also doing it with Night Trooper, but I did it with Death. I want to say there was a couple points where we were getting close to maybe killing one of the characters for the first time. They kept stabilizing, and I don't really feel I had the damage to make that work. Maybe with Night Trooper, go back and see the fight. You be the judge. Drop me a comment. Tell me what you think. After that, we went in. I had other options to take this team on, for sure. But, we're already a drop in. We had a little bit of margin to work with. And I was a doubter of using Maz here. But, again, little twist of the arm here from Dagger. And we essentially, winged it. What was it? Thano's the last one. That's what I did. So it was Maz, Kix, Quiggled, Hondo, and Athano, and it took a while for us to find our place. You have to lock down Royal Guard first. You can't ignore Taunt when you're not under Pirate Code lead. We don't have anything else that allows him to ignore Taunt right now. So I didn't. And then I locked down the tank, and we were just holding on to see how long it would take him to ramp. His evasion buff got immediately dispelled, and he got fractured. Just amazing. Would recommend the experience to anybody. Let's see. Kix and Maz both got killed. Both came back. We were able to stabilize and eventually got through Royal Guard and then was able to start blowing other people up. We did take the opportunity to handcuffs Darth Vader Duels End once we got through Royal Guard. So a bit bumpy, but had we done that on the first go, so I withdrew on that first attempt with DTMG. Fresh fight. Maz got a 41, so it would have been a 61. Not perfect. Maybe not your preferred counter if you're in a bracket with players that are doing very efficient clears, but it didn't work. And we didn't use SM33. I know somebody in the chat asked, do I think that SM33 would have been better than Hondo? On the whole, maybe. Because SM33 surely would have put Royal Guard to rest a bit faster. But I gotta say, got at least 2 great use out of AoE ability lock Hondo in that fight. And I can't overstate how good it feels to not have them doing specials and keeping us on lockdown like they were doing for a while. I was really impressed that we ended up coming out of that loop and getting the chance to do it. So I was concerned. The job got done. All right, against his DTMG team, Malgus, DR, BSF, Malik, Sith Marauder. The song remains the same, as always with this counter. You're generally trying to blow up DTMG unless there's another target of opportunity along the way. Ideally, our target would have been Moff Gideon because of this new datacron, level 9 with his massive damage AoE, back in town. So yeah, I mean, we ended up having to pursue it the normal way. Just keep everybody feared as much as possible, lock down as much as possible, blow up DTMG, take out the sides. 63 Bane. Okay, got to the back, and we saw Jedi Master Mace, Depa, Ayla, Jocasta, and Temple Guard use JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, JKL, Hoda, 64 banner. Against Full Gas 501st with an Attackron, JMK Cat Mace for 67. Against Jabba, Boba, Asajj, Dark Disciple, Reef, Fennec, and Forlo with the Asajj, Dark Disciple, Focus Datacron. Full Slacker with Dark Ray, Faust, Hux, and Fu. Didn't have to do all this, but again, we were in a strong enough banner position where I just felt disinclined to be cute, go for undermans, maybe miss a turn that I wish I could have taken with any other character. It feels terrible when you go for that underman and for any reason a character dies or God forbid fight. So I just didn't bother. 64 banners. Up top. Against his Wookiee team. So at this point in the fight, we had a glut of teams available. Queen, Freya, Viva, Jabba, and others. Trust me, there is a surprising wealth of things, but I guess less surprising in a world where you're putting a few of these new era teams on the board. Out of the, stalwarts were displaced. Oh yeah, I had Gung. Crazy. Anyways, with the world at my fingertips, we did go with Queen, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Grandmaster and Cam, 64. And against Rey, Swolo, RJT, Dash, GK, Leia, Drogon, R2, Jin, Radis, Attacker Kron, Bulk level 3, Long Text Attacker 6, crit damage, health, 65 banners. Against Boba, Jabba, Dengar, Zam, and Bausch with the Boba Focus Datacron, Sith Eternal, and Bane, 68 banners. Against Pirate King, Silvo, Brutus, Bane, and OG Hondo with the Support Cron, Das CRex with the CRex Focus Datacron rides again, 60 banners. We got to the back and saw Endurance, which we took on with Profundity. I believe I took 2 ships. The data said that if I was willing to risk it with only a few attempts shown, it was 100% just with your opening trio, right? Your Hans Millennium Falcon, Outrider, Y-Wing. I could have just been okay taking Outrider, clearly, by the way the fight went. But just in case, I remember in the back of my mind, the Marauder ship just eventually kind of one-shotting your Y-Wing, and on the off chance like that happened, I wasn't going to be dropping the fight, yeah. So I took Biggs as well. Biggs indeed proved unnecessary this time. 74 ban. Against Home 1, with triple attacker opener there, we went in with Leviathan. I did take, even though the opening trio, Dagger, Fury, B-28 Bomber, showed with almost 150 attempts last season as 100% win rate with just those 3 ships. Still, I could take a ship and it would be fine. And we took Palpatine Shuttle along for the ride, 74 banners. Against Executor here with ITB, Darth Vader, and Scythe on the opener. Executor once more, and that's the triple attacker I went with. So Punishing One, Xanadu Blood, and Razor Crest, with Houndstooth as the only reinforcement. 72 banners. And that is how it was done. So, yeah, great. The ads are just about to roll in. I'm about to wrap things up. I see most everybody who was in the chat with me popped out. But Heratran, you're still here. You got anything you want to say to the people before I get ready to wrap us up and rate us out?
No, I'm just sad that the one time I don't bet, you win. And then every time I bet, you just lose horribly. I think...
You got to believe every time. You know, you got to apply that
Yeah,
gambler's fallacy to me.
I forgot. I didn't believe. I just forgot.
I think that, you know, your faith waned, and that's what caused you to forget. Otherwise, passion would have driven you to remember. That's
All
my
in on
theory.
red every time.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Well, thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and start doing the wrap up. Of course, if you want to be in touch between episodes, if you know, just want to be part of a very active Swugga community that is mostly Grand Arena focused, hop on in. We're a very helpful bunch, I'd say, on the whole. Hugsy, have a good one. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Steve, Degner says it's whatever they use, something other than Profundity. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. A home one with only TIE Bomber and B. Oh, okay. Yeah, home one Empire fleets are pretty techy. They're pretty good. Like, you have to, your technique with them has to be just right. Powerful. MGYT says, thanks for the stream. Good as always. Glad you guys enjoyed. Really appreciate that. Thanks, MG1. So anyways, there's a link to my Discord. Of course, if you're watching me live, you already know I'm at twitch.tv/Tassenix. And I also simulcast from my YouTube channel, Tassenix Gaming, where if you've not been there before, please do check it out because I have a whole bunch of Swugga-related content over there. Stuff you may be interested in, like the mod guides on characters and factions you've asked about, the how-to mod series on building up your mod collection, GAC Omicron tier list that I should update, and gosh, so much more. Check it out. It's also a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, which I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, wherein we break down our trials in the last week, of Grand Arena within the top 100 of Kyber 1. We'll tell you how we dealt with the meta matchups of the week and our favorite attacks and defenses that we saw out there, our lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else we think that's worth sharing with you. That show is native to Spotify, but wherever you catch an episode, check the description. There is a link that you can use to plug it into your preferred podcast program that way. Of course, anything you're enjoying over there on YouTube, please give it a like. Hit subscribe to the channel to see more. Follow on Twitch. All great ways to support the stream. Absolutely free. Really appreciate it. The channel continues to grow. And even though we're a pretty niche channel for what we do here, we're not one of the larger Swugga YouTube channels. I'm very proud of what we're doing here and the community that's come around what I'm doing on the channel. So thank you guys. Really. Thank you so much. If you are inclined to go above and beyond the call of duty to support this stream, there are a few ways to do so. I do have a Cash App, that is $Tassenix. I have a PayPal, which is tassenix@gmail.com. And, that's gmail.com. And of course, if you're looking to get some enhanced Grand Arena scouting power for yourself, like what you see me use live here on stream, early access to my content, and a few other benefits besides, you may be interested in becoming a patron of mine. Check out patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Tass House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming show. That is coming out to our general audience Friday mornings at 8 a.m., but patrons get it as early as Monday or Tuesday night, giving you an early advantage going into the first round of the week. Of course, I will occasionally make patron-exclusive videos that you'll have at least a month ahead of the general public. And of course, dedicated text and voice chat on Discord, where I am usually lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to all my patrons at this tier. At $10 a month, you move into VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. OmegaBot's that tool that I highlight at the start of all of my Grand Arena streams. It's the one with the graphs that give you a pretty intuitively understood sense of how to break down your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. Anybody can use that tool for free to scout their opponent's last week of Grand Arena history, but only patrons can build out a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of that report with embedded links that, if you click them, they'll take you right back to swugga.gg or Insight, with data pre-sorted, just helping you further minimize your scout, focus on the questions that you have. Alternatively, you might go for the Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili subscription, which is your #1 tool for mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, and Raid mods. You can use it like TJ and Fatal do to comprehensively remod your roster with the powerful automation feature. You can slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, help out your guild and TW, and so much more. No wrong way to go at VIP Access Plus. Thank you to all of my patrons at this tier. VIP Access Premium is $15 a month for the Double Bot Bundle. So Patreon access for me, Omega Bot, and Hot Utils all in one subscription. Going out and getting those bots anywhere else costs the same as this triple bundle, which is why so many of my patrons say it's one of the best values in the game. Thank you so much to all my patrons at this tier. I know you enjoy those double bots. At the top of the list, in Jester's Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper, a madman who occasionally pops into stream and goes crazy, dropping hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies. He's done it many times, carrying hype train records, and so much more. Thank you so much for all of the support over the years. And to Pills, who likewise follows in the noble footsteps of Nomads, popping into streams and, dropping 10 subs here, 100 subs there. Never quite sure what to expect, but it is always appreciated. Thank you so much. Special thanks go out to the Lost Womp Rat, one of my patrons who's gone far above and beyond the Call of Duty, helping out not only me, but my community at large with all of your tech-related issues, especially if you're a streamer. He's the man that helps me when I've got issues with OBS, Stream Deck, so on and so forth. He's the man. So appreciate you, Womp Rat, for all you do for the community, and me in particular. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that's bringing me something to eat or drink while I'm on stream, or just keeping our daughter from tearing the house apart while I'm trying to be the very best like no one ever was at a phone game. I appreciate you. And of course, to my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal. Gentlemen, it is always a pleasure and a privilege to put our show together, despite the pressures of work and family, raising kittens, whatever the case may be. You guys show up every week for our recording, and it's such a pleasure because I learn from every episode. Hopefully the feeling is occasionally the same for you guys, but regardless, it is not about us. It is about the community tuning into every episode. Just about every day, there is a comment for me waiting in the morning on YouTube, a DM on Discord, something thanking us for our discussions on the show because folks are listening, seeing and hearing things that they can apply in their own Grand Arenas, and it is winning them the day. We are having the intended effect that we wanted our show. So thank you guys for being a part of it. Wouldn't change a thing. We have made it to the end of the line. Let's make ready to raid. Thank you all so much. Great start to the stream. Last couple of seasons, I want to say I started off with a loss, which is not the end of the world by any means, but it isn't, the droid you're looking for to start off the stream in positive energy, right? Let's go ahead and raid into Arnold, who is, I guess, streaming right now. Says he's live. So he's live over there on YouTube. Let's go ahead and send you guys in. And here on Twitch, ready to... let's see. We've recently been raided by Nooch. Let's go ahead and repay the favor. Let us set up. Make ready. Shields up. Weapons online. We prepare to warp. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Yeah, like I said, fun opener. And as always, GG to Berator. See you again real soon. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. Real awesome. Take care.